right.
Sweatshirt. What the fuck? A sweatshirt. What you looking at? I'm talking about looking at people in sweatshirts.
Oh, no.
Nobody want to see that shit. I want to see some sweatpants.
All right. So, of course, I am Bricks Montana.
I'm Jessica.
What's up, Miss Gabrielle?
Our special guest today is, of course, Brandon the Boss. Duh.
Brandon
Balls.
We fell in the building.
Big fella, let me get your
Yeah,
building.
big fella in the building. He said, y'all girl Gina is big. Back in the house.
Back in the house.
Oh, she back.
Back.
Back in the house.
Okay, official.
Back in the house. What's the... She's back in the house.
Did you want mine?
What? Hey, y'all.
This guy?
Hey,
I'm charging tickets $5 if you want to sit by me.
Hey, champ sitting next to champion.
I'm put this on Brandon.
Winners win!
No
Winners win!
Hello.
And, of course, you're welcome to Kicking It Company.
Sound effects, lady.
Yeah,
Which one is it?
Okay.
Hey, I want y'all to run the show. I don't even see what I'm all set.
It's up top. Bring it down.
How?
Straight
Just
down.
straight down. Bring the mouse all the way down.
Keep going.
Right
There you go.
Yeah.
Booyah!
So we got a lot of news.
Woo, it's a lot of shit
So,
going
of
on.
course, I want to start with what I am coining the black socks and flip-flops as
What?
Can I say
boxing
something before you
match
say that? I'm gonna say this.
of the
Let me
century.
say something real quick.
Black.
Netflix,
What, girl?
Netflix, stay in your fucking lane.
Yes.
Stick to documentaries.
Yes.
Stick to movies.
Yes.
Stick to all that shit
Yeah.
because this
was
y'all
terrible.
failed at doing live.
I just said that.
My internet never fuck up, so I knew it wasn't my internet.
Oh, I knew it wasn't our internet. Our internet is good as gold.
They bombarded that motherfucker
It was
last
so
night.
Right.
many people.
They
It was so many.
bombarded that
They wasn't
motherfucker.
prepared.
They weren't prepared for it.
You know what though? That happened when Pacquiao fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
too.
I remember
What
that.
they-
It
who they
didn't-
fight
we
But
didn't-
it wasn't on Netflix. That was cable.
That was
No, that
charted.
was
Cable
yeah,
had
that was
been
charted.
advanced.
Charted.
Cable's
Charted
advanced
went
since
down
then,
about-
though.
Probably about
Until
half the
like,
fight.
until like
I'm
the
talking,
seventh round.
was they on Showtime or
They was on
It was
It was
on
on
yeah.
Showtime.
And guess
That
what?
ain't never happened.
I
No,
was
it
look.
didn't.
I was working at
so many
Spectrum.
people that was watching.
Yes, it crashed.
The
That wasn't
internet
ready for it.
crashed and the satellites and
Hello
stuff.
there.
All of the if you had charter, your shit was out.
Out of
Until
commission.
And
the
I
seventh
was
round.
working at Charter at that time, y'all. In the building, the one out, it was way out as far as fuck when I first started working there. And people came up to the fucking building. We had to lock the
And brought their
doors.
stuff
They
back.
were throwing their fucking boxes
Oh,
at the
my
door.
God.
We was,
Oh, they
we
was
was pissed
pissed.
off.
They was
You
because
know,
they paid
at
for
that
shit.
time, we was paying like almost $100 for them motherfucking pay-per-view.
That fight was
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, they
That
was.
fight
So
was
about how much they
$100.
paid for it last night to watch that shit for it to be.
Oh, no,
It was
they
free.
gave us our
It
money
was
back.
free. It was
Oh, that's
Netflix.
right.
They
I mean,
gave
long
us
as you
our
pay
money
for
back.
Netflix, yeah.
So if you had Netflix, you automatically watched it.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You
of
automatically
your Netflix
watched it
package.
when you had
That's
Netflix.
why my dumb ass got the package. They were supposed to fight originally in July.
They sure
Yeah.
did.
So
Yeah.
I got it in
got
July,
sick.
and then I didn't had to pay $15.99 every motherfucking month until
What?
last night.
We
What?
paid $6.99. We did not have to get the.
Well, I
We
don't,
did
I
not
don't
have
get
to get that.
commercials. Fuck commercials. I don't
Fuck
want
that.
none of that.
I
don't believe
I got,
in
but
them.
I got Amazon. I got a lot
Yeah,
of
I got
shit. So
Amazon
I'm cool
Prime
with paying the
and
cheap shit.
all of
for
that.
that.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that, Jess. I
I wasn't paying all this.
commercials come
Yeah.
on through.
I don't want them. I don't
Right.
want them. I
Come on
I
through.
even pay for Tubi
Don't
without
pay it.
commercials. I don't want them.
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
No, but I know where I feel you on YouTube now. That's why I hate the motherfuckers.
I don't like commercials.
I hate
YouTube is
them
what has
motherfuckers.
turned me off from
YouTube used to
commercials.
be like a
Because in
3-second
the middle
commercial,
of exactly
and you go,
what you watching,
exactly.
what you want to know, they
Oh,
finna
my
tell you who done
goodness.
killed
Yeah,
this man
absolutely.
and all of that.
Yeah.
Commercial
But wait,
come up.
Oh,
but wait,
my
there's
goodness.
more.
Yeah.
Because you know what happened afterwards? Right after the fucking fight, guess what happened?
What?
They both got suspended.
Now
Because a few days ago, it was a leaked supposed
script. It was a script.
supposed
You gonna
script.
hit
A
me,
script.
I'ma
Guess
hit
what? And
you.
they did
You
the
gonna
script
hit
the
me.
same
See,
motherfucking
Hey,
way.
B,
Hey, I was gonna bring
They
that
followed
up.
the
hold on,
fucking
B, on
script.
some real ass shit. That put a mark. That's a big mark on y'all sport, B.
That's why I don't
'Cause
nobody. Look,
They think it's wrestling. They trying to take it
Hey,
like
boo,
it's
you look
wrestling
cute.
now. That's not cool at all.
you know what? When it comes to Jake Paul, all his fights rigged.
All
You
of
think
it.
All
so?
of them rigged.
Uh-uh.
He beat my
They wanna
little
save
brother
him.
ass. I'm sorry. I
Who was
watched
that?
that shit. Tehran.
She
He whooped his ass.
Have you ever watched it in slow motion?
I don't know. You know I ain't
Watch
did
in
all
slow
that.
motion and
I mean, he is a professional wrestler now, so he probably knows how to make shit look right.
If you watch it in slow motion, Jake Paul did his hand like this.
to let him know.
And as soon as he did that, Willie dropped his hand just like that and got hit. So the punch was real.
But
it was staged.
It was staged.
Wow.
So if you look on YouTube later on,
Hell no. What's up,
pull
Sweet
it up. They show
So,
you the
my
slow
mom
motion.
You know immediately I'm looking at that shit.
Okay, so
Because you don't fuck with boxing.
I can understand why Mike did it. Mike wants some money.
he said it.
He wants some
Did you
money.
hear him interview afterwards?
I'm not.
Well, they got
He
millions.
said
His
I'm not
interview.
mad.
They got
I
millions.
said it in the interview.
Ever since he
I'm
went
not mad.
cuckoo, his interview after the fight is always better than the fight. I swear to God. This motherfucker
Oh
said.
my God.
This motherfucker said that what did he say? It was so fucking funny. I laughed all night long. I was like, see, that shit was worth more than the
You talking about what he
motherfucker.
said to the little girl?
No, when they was asking him when he was in the ring,
ring?
and he was
And
like,
he
he
said-
won't
He said,
box
I'm
no
not,
more.
I'm not boxing no
No
more.
face,
He said I'm not
oh,
boxing no
man.
more.
Hey, I'm kind of disappointed in that fight.
Yeah, you
Just the
watch.
fact-
That's what it was.
I ain't got to watch it because when I heard that they was fighting on Netflix, that just turned me off. No, I'm
Damn.
good.
When
That
You
turned
just
me
didn't
off
want to pay for the
Netflix.
app.
I don't.
Stop
No, my mama got Netflix. My son got Netflix.
Look.
It's boxing on Netflix.
If Netflix
that don't even
had,
sound fucking
If-
right.
if-
that was really
Fuck no, it wasn't real.
We know it wasn't real.
Say boxing
That was the
on
movie.
Netflix.
That was the
That shit
movie.
don't even
if
sound right.
Netflix,
First two fights were good, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Bumper got her eye busted.
The
But
first
she was
three.
wrong. That she was a
Oh, she was
headbuster.
headbutting
She was a
her.
head.
I'm
gonna put up something.
it was three. It was three fights.
The last
It
one.
came on Netflix.
The last
Before,
fight, they
you know
they
how
fought their
Tyson-
ass off, but
Don't
she
nobody,
cheated.
yeah, don't nobody fuck with Tyson unless he
But
have
she
an
cheated.
undercard.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
ended that shit when he beat the fuck out of Spinks in the first
Oh, yeah.
minute and 40 seconds. Don't nobody fuck with
Yeah.
him unless he has an undercard.
Cause that was
an
wasted. That was
exhibition
weighted.
fight.
That
But
was wasted.
he
It
also
was a
the one that
fight.
chose.
It
He
was on
chose
his
2 minute,
record.
like 2 minute
but it don't
rounds
matter at
purposely
this
to
point.
stay
I mean,
in as long as he did.
But it's still
Hey.
stupid.
They was basically bouncing around.
That
the ring.
nigga should have had his
Mike got him
pigeons
20
and
minutes.
and
to
his
bounce around the ring.
motherfucking
Yeah,
black
I do
socks
it.
Was at
with his
work.
That
flip
motherfucker
flops
threw
in
his
there.
hands
They
10
said
times
Mike Tyson-
around.
I would have went and got my
10 times around.
money.
He
Yeah,
literally
he did,
said
'cause he
after
only had
the
97,
match that he did it for the money.
Dude had
It was
200
for his
He only
family.
landed
Nigga, you
20%
just
of his
admitted
money.
I'm not mad
that
at
you
that.
don't do this shit.
At
I'm not mad at that.
58,
Nah,
Then you
he
don't do
cold,
that.
though.
You
Mike
don't do
Tyson
that
said
to
he
this.
cold.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
58.
At
Hey.
his
Hey.
age, shit, George Foreman, damn near, he won.
that nigga look older when he got into the ring.
46.
That nigga was zoned
He,
out.
But he wasn't no
got
58.
old as he walked down the ring. By the time he got, when he got in that motherfucker. Now, I didn't watch the
told me that
documentary.
he wasn't
I'm a
ready for this.
boxing. I'm telling you, I love
Mike
motherfucking
Tyson
boxing. I didn't watch the documentary. I didn't watch him spar and all of
He got
that.
hit.
I don't know.
He most definitely got hit.
Look,
I don't know.
It had to be set up because if you watch the documentary, him getting ready for it, he didn't look that old. He was in there sparring with
Like a
niggas
motherfucker.
the
Yeah,
same
I
size.
know, but
He
he
looked like he
getting
was
it
already.
in.
By the time he got to the ring, that nigga looked 115 years old.
No, but that's a part of the
That's real.
game, though. That's a part of the game.
That was
Look, I knew
Everybody wanna say
when he
age
came out
and
to that song
that
that
motherfucker
he knew this shit was over. I knew it was over.
He-
That
Mike
song was
Tyson-
old
All
as
I'm
fuck.
gonna tell Mike, don't be a martyr for your fucking family. Make everybody else go out there and get some money too besides
His
you, bitch.
his kids are doing
Somebody
things.
got
His
to
son
well, if they was doing some
interviewed
things,
him
why the
last
fuck is
night.
They let they damn near 60-year-old daddy be in the fucking ring.
Let me
That's a
tell
grown
you,
man.
his kids
Peep
can't
this.
stop
Real
Iron
talk,
Mike.
big. Nah,
Look, peep this.
I'm just saying, big.
Look, peep this. When I was 2-0, Jake Paul was 2-0. The night he fought Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
I signed a contract. I was supposed to fight him that night.
Poor
Who,
little
Oh,
Nate
who?
Robinson or Jake
No, I was
Paul?
supposed to fight Jake Paul that
You
night.
Really?
whooped his
Now,
ass.
you know what?
Really?
You wish you would have did it. Don't
About
matter.
2 weeks, but I signed the contract about 2 weeks prior to the fight happening. They told me they ain't want to fight no more
They when they got
because
Nate.
I ain't want to agree to their terms.
Well,
Which I can't go through all the terms.
Yeah.
you know,
Right,
all
right,
the
right,
contract,
right.
Yeah.
But basically, they wanted me to go lay down.
Oh, hell
Oh,
no.
wow.
But then think about this: Jake Paul wasn't making the money he making now. So
Right,
you talking about-
exactly.
You talking about
He got
making
endorsements and all kinds
His
of
career. But you lay down right now for it.
Nah, I'm not gonna lay
lay
down
down
because
for
you
it.
got
They have
social
a-
media and all this other type of stuff, and you have to live.
People
with it,
gonna
bro.
see
Yeah,
it.
your
There's
kids
so many
gonna see
internet
it.
That
sleuths
right there, what
that's
you
gonna
just
see it
said.
and pick that shit apart.
That right there,
Your
what you
kids
just
gonna see
said.
it thousands of times. This
that
is
right
the
there, what you
internet.
They gonna be at school. They don't get drove though.
That's why I said I don't understand why you
Motherfuckers gonna
rappers
put
and shit
music.
be like,
Motherfuckers gonna put music to it and
That's
show
the
it to
way
their ass.
I have
Right.
a question for
Yeah.
you. I got a
So-
question for you because
you
since
got that baby
gambling-
now.
Since gambling has become so big now and legal here, you as a boxer, how do you think this is gonna affect people's bets?
good
Because I know hella
question.
people betted on Tyson last night, and I'm trying
For
to bet.
real?
Hell yeah!
Come on now.
Hell yeah!
They threw their money
Smack
away.
the
Yes.
shit out of all
Yes.
Yes.
Ain't no fucking
They
way
should've
you
knew
could have
better.
put no
Even
money on
Damn,
no shit
even
like
though-
that.
if
up
you
when the
watch the
game first started, they
documentary,
had
That's
I'm
right.
telling you, that
Oh,
documentary
no.
filmed it,
Oh,
and you
no.
would have thought they was sending a pit bull in the motherfucking
Oh,
ring.
no.
But you
I'm
better
telling
know
you.
it's been an all
Boy,
get crazy
you
though.
gave
Like
him-
nothing is gonna be
If you
real
betted
since
somebody
betting
to
is
win for
legal.
Mike, you basically gave that motherfucker
Man,
free
they was
money.
still betting.
Nothing is
They was
okay.
still betting when Mike was walking down.
Well,
The,
he was
when he was
walking
walking
down.
down.
I'm pretty sure that was
They
high
was
bet.
still
They
on
was still
Facebook
betting
and
on
everything
Mike.
saying, I'm on Mike. I got 500 on Mike. I got 1,000 on Mike.
Oh,
They
I
was
wish I
still
was
betting.
so
They was
dumb.
still
How
betting.
do you answer- can you
Casinos
answer
let you
that
bet
question?
all the way until their first bell ring.
Yeah, that's why I said they was
Yeah.
still betting all the way
So,
until the
how
fight
would you
started.
answer that question? Because they literally just went off. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what?
They was
That's
biting until the
I
fight
don't think that's
started.
gonna affect the way they bet. People gonna bet
We know
regardless.
Do you with what they did and them being suspended right afterwards? Do you
Man,
think
60 years
that
old, he fighting
it could
a
be
nigga that's
some
27
issues,
years
like
old.
legal
I thought he
issues
gonna
at some
win.
point, or no?
Nah, that ain't the reason.
Because
why
I mean,
they
if they know,
No, because everybody
that
getting
made
paid.
it
Because I'm gonna put it like
yeah,
this,
that's
like
the reason.
Tyson would have knocked his
the
head out.
commissioner, look, the boxing commissioner, they wouldn't approve Tyson to fight 20 years ago. He couldn't pass none of those tests
I
to
saw him
fight.
hold it
Really?
back
So
all
now
through
you
that
talking about
fight.
you
I'm
add
like,
20
this
years
is
on
like-
top of him. He done
Twins too, bro.
smoked this much more weed.
Right.
He did this much more dope. He done drunk this
And
much
then
more
y'all
liquor.
did
yeah,
Now,
He fucked up.
now you able to.
he had and look how old he is too. So
Commissioner got some money too. Everybody.
wow,
Get
Everybody got
everybody
paid.
ate off
Money.
him, including
They
himself.
had
whole
70.
That contract lets you know that this
They
shit is
had
gonna be rigged.
over 72,000 people at that
Watching.
arena.
Uh-huh.
At the
At the
arena
arena.
Everybody
watching.
getting some money.
And then they had millions live stream. They had 72
That
over
shit kept
72,000 people.
you talking about
And
paying?
Then I kept
Yeah.
going back in that bitch.
72,000
Every
people.
26 seconds, I'm going back and
You
forth in
talking
that
about paying
motherfucker. I was pissed.
$1,000+ for nosebleed seats.
72,000.
Wow.
Let that money go to waste.
72,000
Nah.
people.
You
see
see
Oh my
that.
God.
Jerry
Who
Jones
would
knew
come
he
back
was
out for
making
that
that
type
much
of
money.
money?
That nigga
That's
was
where it
in
was at in Dallas,
attendance
Texas.
and talking.
It was at the Dallas,
It was
Texas.
Jerry
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah.
That nigga
Yeah.
was there
Yeah.
at the
Damn.
beginning talking and shit all
his
on the
own
mics.
world, my nigga.
He
Over
knew he was
72,000
making some money
people
off of that.
Look,
in that arena.
only time I
Over
ever pay some shit like
72,000.
that is if it's a country singer.
And
I
people
don't-
paying
I don't
tens
know.
of thousands
What?
of dollars
That shit
to
ain't.
people.
No, I
Or
ain't paying attention to
WrestleMania.
this shit.
I'll go to
'Cause I
that.
knew it was gonna turn out
Yes,
exactly
I
the way
would.
y'all
I would
talking
definitely go
about
to
this shit.
WrestleMania.
I like to fight.
Fail.
I didn't want Mike going to no motherfucking fuck.
Fail.
That's why I said his family. He better
By
stop
the
being a martyr
third
for his
round,
family,
that
baby.
No. He said this is
Fail.
his
He
last
better
fight.
stop being a martyr
Fail.
for
He
his
said
family,
that the
baby.
last time.
No,
Fail.
No.
Let me tell you something.
He looked glazed
Let me
over
tell
the
you,
whole
by the
fight.
third
He
round,
didn't
that
even look
nigga
like he was
needed a
in there.
lawn
He didn't
chair.
look like he was in his
My
body.
That
God.
nigga
Hey,
needed a
Father
lawn
Time ain't
chair
never
and
lost
a
a fight.
garden.
That's what I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm
Bob
saying.
Time ain't never lost a
Stop
fight.
being
But
a
that was
martyr
his
for your
excuse.
fucking family
That's-
before you
that
go
was
out
his
there and get
excuse.
But
fucked
his
up for
son,
real.
tried to
his
make it
son
seem
is
that
doing
it's
different
because
things.
of his
His
age.
other son act.
I mean,
not.
yeah, I mean,
It's
this-
not
this-
because
this-
he said
his
I
age
could
had
still
a factor,
move.
but
He said I knew that I could still move. I didn't know I couldn't do this in the ring anymore. Is what he said.
Right.
He knew he could still move, but being like actually fighting somebody, he didn't know he ain't have it no more.
Oh, he didn't know he didn't have it no more.
Yeah.
I believe
He
he
fight.
knew that
basically being
shit.
a
And look, let me tell
motherfucking
you
martyr
something.
for his family.
I just believe
My
he
family
threw it.
need money, so I'm gonna go out here and
Right
get my
after-
ass
right
whooped.
after he
And
said
I'm the
that-
I'm one of the fucking greatest boxers in the history of this shit.
It ain't his family. I don't think it's his family
I
that
think
need
he
the
was
money.
too.
I
Who
think
need
it's
it?
Mike Tyson that needs the money.
Family.
No, he said for his bill.
And his family.
He said for
The
his
bills
on,
he
y'all.
make, most of his kids are grown. His kids
And
ain't.
he's still taking care of their ass up here.
A lot of them have their own careers, doing
Okay,
other
sis.
things.
Okay, sis.
They on motherfucking
I
ESPN
don't
and
ever
shit
hear
like
talking
that.
I don't know.
Tyson.
Some daddies still want to take
His
care of their kids.
son, his son interviewed him last night.
That's
And
shit.
his son is a sports broadcaster.
I don't see him on ESPN,
You
Fox
didn't
News,
watch-
none
Girl,
of
he
that.
don't see shit. The fuck?
He don't look like Tyson. This
he'll
nigga
be
light
knowing
skin
nothing.
and shit.
But I'm
He don't
talking
look
about,
like Mike
He's
Tyson.
not on ESPN, the shit that I watched. I do
He's
watch.
still on sports, you may not watch the one
Man,
he's on. He
it
just
ain't
was
main.
nominated.
If it's not Fox or ESPN, it ain't main.
He was
What?
just
Nigga, don't say that,
nominated.
'cause we
He
knew-
was just
what the fuck
nominated
are
for a
we?
daytime
No, I'm talking about
Emmy for it.
mainstream
So what are you
music.
talking about?
We
We
mainstream.
mainstream. ESPN
You said we
or
was the
Fox,
best.
If he not working for either one of them two, he's not known. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
giving y'all real guy.
he
Yeah,
can
no
be.
one's listening to you on that
Get
one.
paid. Shit.
He can be.
Yeah, that,
Do he get
He
paid?
He
Make
ain't
no-
like the
I'm
big
not believing.
boys.
I don't know. Let me not say that. Because I might let my daddy go in there and make 20 million too.
Wait, hush up. Shut
the
up.
You
hell
think I
on.
wouldn't? Who the fuck gonna say something
Let me
about
say
that?
it.
Go ahead, Daddy.
And who
I
can
got your
stop
back.
Mike
Makes me-
Tyson?
My life must be really fucked up if I'm encouraging my 60-year-old daddy to go in the ring and get his ass whooped.
Who
He
gonna
didn't get
stop
his ass
Mike
whooped.
Tyson?
Okay.
It
He
was
a
an
grown-ass
exhibition
man.
fight.
He
It
didn't
was
get his
never
ass
gonna
whooped.
be
Kids
a
could've said
winner or
no.
loser.
Who is
That's
gonna
one of
stop
them
Mike
that man
That's
Tyson?
one
paid
of the
for that.
greatest fighters in the fucking world, and that's
He don't
fucking
get it.
embarrassing, B.
Ali kids couldn't stop him.
Embarrassing, B.
But at least it wasn't no Larry Holmes Ali fight.
I don't think it was embarrassing.
It wasn't.
I think
It
was
wasn't. He
respect.
didn't get
it
his
was cool.
ass whooped
Cool.
like
Yeah,
that.
respect.
It was
Wasn't
too
no respect
clean.
to Jake.
Who the
Brody
fuck
just
can get
sat
in
and
there?
told y'all Jake Paul is not respected in the boxing world.
He's not.
Shit.
He not respected in the wrestling
He
world. So
So what
That
the
ain't what
fuck?
But Jake Paul
He
paid
is
all
respected.
respect to Mike Tyson. He wouldn't even finish the fight. He was
What he
telling
did.
him not that he didn't want to keep
guess
hitting
it
him
was.
and all of that
I
kind of
guess
shit.
it was already set
It
up.
was all gravy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
already set
Thank
up.
you.
It
That
most
shit
definitely was
not
already
real.
set up.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson
That shit
kept
was
coming.
not
Shit.
real.
I know what
Mike
pre-war
Tyson
looks
kept
like.
holding back. Mike Tyson could have knocked that
I
nigga
felt
out.
like Mike
a
Tyson
long
was holding
time
back.
ago.
Mike Tyson
Shit.
could not. By the
Both
third
of them
round,
was
the
holding
nigga
back.
was
I
so
think
I
tired.
definitely
both
did.
Mike
got
Tyson, when he fought
suspended.
Roy Jones 4 years ago, he looked at 10 times better than that. He was still, what, 54 then?
Yeah,
55?
Roy Jones when he fought
Yeah.
Roy
So,
Jones. Yeah.
with the 4 years, he was in better shape last night than he was
4 years
Right.
ago. Yeah, he was thinner. He was
So
there.
how
Them
many
motherfuckers
rounds
I was
was
sitting
that?
there watching
Suspended.
Eight
fought
rounds.
eight.
Two
But look,
2-minute 8 rounds.
they fought 8 2-minute rounds.
2-minute
Oh,
rounds.
okay.
That was
3-minute
his choice,
rounds.
though.
Yeah, I know it.
He
That's
chose
for
that,
Mike.
though. Mike chose that. It was his stipulation.
Because he's 58.
Exactly, sis. Thank you.
Yeah,
But
he chose that.
Thank you,
The first
sis.
2 rounds, the rounds he won, it was on, right?
You could tell. But that was probably
when he
it was
came out there,
premeditated.
the third round, the nigga
He was
was breathing
tired.
like this.
He was tired.
I think he
No,
did that
second
on
round.
purpose, dog.
Y'all know he's probably smoke his
Boxing
own
is a
weed.
game.
He got his
Boxing
own.
is a
That
game
he
like
did that
football.
on purpose,
You can't
bro.
go in there playing around.
That's closer to 60.
When he can
I
knock you
know,
out,
but in that
Bro,
shape,
that's the
at
type of
60
shit I'm
is
talking about.
But that's the
Mike
point. That's how you
Tyson,
know it was
Yeah.
like watching wrestling
Mike
last
get hit in the
night.
head
don't
the wrong
think
type
so.
of way. He
don't.
already
And then-
fucked
then-
up.
He
That
be with
motherfucker.
his pigeons more
Hey,
than
hey,
anything.
Big Fair, let me
Ooh.
Then dude
Let me,
come in with a
say
pigeon
something.
Hold up,
like,
y'all. Hold
Hold
up. Hold on, y'all.
let me say
I
something.
love
So,
it.
Wait a minute, y'all.
I
Let's
would
do
say
this.
time outside of the ring. That's something you put like this. Mike ain't
you want
really
me to-
fought in 20 years.
Like a motherfucker.
Y'all came to my fight last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was off for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right.
I felt a big difference.
Yeah.
But peep this. They told me, because since I was co-main event, they told me come in by 9. I got in by 8 o'clock, and they said, you know what, we changed the quarter around. You finna go in right now. I ain't got to warm up, do nothing. I got my hand wrapped now.
Oh, my God.
So I felt,
That's
and then
not
then
good.
the air conditioner all of a sudden went out.
Like a motherfucker.
And I
wow.
look, peep this,
Wow.
And I
you
lost
sitting right
41
there.
pounds in 3 weeks.
Yep.
So I didn't look. I didn't like
like
myself.
dehydrated.
You
Hold
dehydrated.
on, peep this on top of this. Y'all probably remember I dropped dude twice.
You did.
They ain't counted.
No.
But peep this. That's the big thing. Dude, next fight was against Jake Paul.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
And
wow.
he
They
got
needed
dropped.
him to win.
And the
They needed him
commentators
to
even
win.
mentioned my name during the fight. And then, peep this. Dude and Jake Paul, we found out dude and Jake Paul trains at the same gym.
Oh,
So
wow.
this a big money scheme.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
I mean,
And I'm
at the end of the day,
telling
it's
you,
all
nothing
about
is real
money.
already.
He always been about money, though. So, I
Football,
mean,
none of that shit.
his
That
brother-
shit
boy.
crazy.
And now that we
Yeah, 'cause
betting
you know
on
we
it,
was sitting right there.
now
We
that
like,
we betting on it,
I'm
come
like,
on
talk
now.
a motherfucking fan around
the
her.
table, the table is being set.
It was hot as
baby.
fuck.
It
in
was
there.
98 degrees by the
It
time
was
I
hot as
walked in
fuck
the
in there.
ring.
And
Oh
if you
my God.
They had a big ass fan.
if you
inside
boxing,
the
man,
car.
if you
Only a
boxing, you
fan?
hotter.
Well, I made them
It was so
motherfuckers
hot. We
think
was
about
fighting. Me and him was fighting over the fan. He was like, where you going? I would walk to the back like,
What
plug
facility-
this motherfucker
What
up.
facility was this?
This was at the
Ambassador.
I did
Oh,
fight
nigga.
that.
At the ambassador.
Bullshit.
At the
The
ambassador.
ambassador is a basement
What's the
upstairs.
ambassador?
The fuck?
Yeah, that's what the
What
freaky,
the fuck?
that's what the
Because
freaky
I
uncle
took the 2 year
live.
layoff, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go
The
and
freaky
do something
uncle
to
live
back
at
in
the
ring.
ambassador.
Once the ambassador left North,
Man.
they they been some shit.
Yeah.
The ambassador's
The freaky
disgusting.
uncle live at the
I'm telling y'all, he ain't lying. We
Oh
sit
my
right
God.
there. We
Yeah,
like
you'll get raped
that
by-
mother.
Yeah,
It was
don't
so
go in that
fucking
motherfucker.
hot.
To the car.
Sis,
You'll be
why the fuck
raped
was you
before
at
you
that
get
night?
to
It was
the
so
car.
hot. It was so hot.
She was fucking.
Damn.
Because you was supposed to be there.
But I got into something else.
Dog,
She got into some
Leave
pussy.
me fucking off.
It was so hot, man. And they had a big
That's
ass
fucked
fan.
up. But as soon as you
Yeah,
said
my
that,
damn business
I went to the ambassador
It just hit me out of nowhere.
years
That nigga
ago,
supposed
like
to be
in
there.
fucking
That's how I got my
2011, and it was still
Okay.
shitty.
Okay,
It was
well,
from the
shit.
comedy
You made
shows
your
and concerts there, and it
mark
was
on that
horrible.
motherfucker.
They never fucking fixed that place up,
It's
and
terrible.
I don't even know how
Yeah,
it's still in
that
the
place
service.
right.
Never.
Right.
I'm
Since
gonna tell
they
you the
been
nigga who
there,
get paid
it
is
looks
the
the
nigga who own
exact
the goddamn
same.
parking lot.
How you gonna
Oh,
have this
yeah.
motherfucker have repasses
Frank
during the day and motherfucking Lil Jeezy at night and shit? Who the
No,
Really?
That
The
shit
nigga who
crazy.
get paid is the nigga who own the parking lot.
Yeah, no, and he don't even.
I'll kill his ass. I'll kill that nigga. I almost peed on myself fucking with that parking lot.
Fuck the ambassador parking lot.
Great, y'all.
That parking lot
What's
got
up,
them
Mickey?
craters in it to where when you hit that bitch, your titty go
Omega
go in your
is
mouth.
the same.
Hell nah.
The
Girl,
Omega-
stay popping out, don't
Oh,
they?
hey, these
The
motherfuckers.
Omega
Stay popping
center
out
thing
over
on
here.
Goodfellow,
Yeah.
it's
Y'all
the
hilarious.
same. Their parking lot is
Oh, it's been
dangerous.
like that.
Well, that's why I'm in the
And you
lawsuit
can break
now.
your ankle on that motherfucker.
Yes.
I'm in a lawsuit
I
now
would
because
never
somebody's
wear
parking
heels
lot
across that.
was
I
so
would
fucked up. Now I
have
gotta go
flip flops
get
on
my-
until
get
I
an
get to the
MRI.
door.
Hey, I'm
Even
the
in the
business of
door
buying
with
me a
that
parking
raggedy
lot so I
piece of
could
shit.
charge motherfuckers to park in my shit. Fuck that. Because these niggas around here getting rich.
That or a
course.
laundromat.
No fake.
I want to buy a
These niggas
laundromat.
getting rich.
Yeah, we been
Okay,
told you that.
so what? Since we talking about St. Louis, let's do this. All right.
What's next?
This
Yeah.
shit is interesting.
Which one is that one?
Downtown
Oh yeah.
St. Louis
Yeah.
has a new security device that is watching you.
Tragic.
Okay, here's how it works. Right. It's an outside of a box. It's a tackle
My smoke
thing
button, too.
that's up in the sky. Right. It's on different buildings,
Want me to do this?
and they're aiming. What their aim is supposed to be is watching for people
Crime.
Doing the
Littering.
wrong thing.
You said littering.
Stop.
Hold
on, wait,
what
they had to read it for me.
Cleaner
They
and
make it legal.
safer.
Yeah,
so
right.
they watch it for
Hey.
cleaner and safer.
Okay.
How can I be a
Okay.
hypocrite?
No,
It's only
I think
2
they just
cameras.
saying that to us because they don't want us to know
Yeah.
that they're really watching you.
What I
niggas.
just
The
said.
feds is watching.
So
Right.
make it feel
How can I
better.
be a hypocrite when I sit up here and screen clean up the goddamn highway every day? So if they gonna put a program in place,
It ain't
to
about
keep
that.
this
They ain't
down,
cleaning it.
We
They
know
just
it ain't
watching.
about the program.
You know
They
they not
these are
cleaning it.
businesses that are
Like, they
watching to
never
make
tell
sure
you.
they
Just
shit not
watching.
getting
They
fucked
not
up.
cleaning.
They don't care about the
Well,
highway.
Listen.
How can you be
Last
mad at
night,
that?
Rod Wave had a concert
That
and
was
someone got
crazy.
shot. So the
Rod Wave
fact
had a
Somebody got
concert.
shot.
someone got shot down
Yeah.
there. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Enterprise.
Yes.
Wait, boy, you was in St. Louis and I didn't know about it.
More than once.
How the
You
fuck
don't know
didn't about
nothing.
it?
Stay in
What
this
the
bitch.
This the
What you
second
talking
time
about?
this year.
We can't get rid of
Ain't
that
this the
nigga.
second
Because
time?
my family love his ass and all of them was there.
Right way you was
It
in St. Louis,
said
boy, I ain't know
rapping
nothing
ass.
about
But
it.
yes.
How?
And everybody in attendance knows every fucking word of every fucking song.
His song is melodic. His songs are melodic, so it make you want to sing.
Yeah, but if you
Shit,
listen
it
to the
took
words,
32
that
hours
last
to play
album
that
was depressing.
Oh yeah.
That's my whole
But
I mean-
did y'all talk about all the cars they told?
I was
down
just-
there?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told people.
They told everybody
And
shit.
they
But
not-
I lived down there and I saw how
I was
everybody was
laughing.
parking. I was like, damn.
They
why
know
is
better.
Oh
Rod
yeah, I
Wave
dropped
Wave
off last night, and I
Where
was
was
like,
that?
you
downtown at Enterprise.
They
They
know
told
better.
like 25,
You
30,
know damn
40
well you can't
cars.
park across the street and
The
in
old
front of
Scott
the
Train.
Enterprise.
Yeah,
But
you
the
know.
Some of them
thing
was
is,
tripping.
the thing is, I
Double
said on
parking.
that I went to the Tim
On
McGraw
the
concert.
parking
Park
lot.
on
You
the
gotta pay
parking
them
lot. You gotta pay
$55
$50 and park on the
Right.
parking lot.
Hey,
Exactly.
No, but
That
I
was
used to
double
pay
parking.
now for your
They
shit
was
getting
double
towed.
parking. They was doing
That's
all kind of
right.
ignorant.
And now your car
St. Louis
gone.
City just made $1 million last night.
Yes.
They did.
But-
Some
but
people
the- but
shit
the
still
whole-
there
the
'cause
whole
they shit
issue-
ain't even legal.
And
Right,
city
the whole issue.
You can't even get it out the toe if it ain't legal.
Sure can't. If you
That's
don't
what
have
y'all
no
do.
paperwork, baby.
Wait,
Your car
say it
gone like a
again?
motherfucker.
I
If
done
your
bought
car's
cars
not
from
legal,
trouble.
you cannot get
Somebody
it out.
on the
You
phone.
gotta have the paperwork.
Fine,
You gotta
answer the
have
phone.
You gotta have all your
Fine.
shit.
I done
Somebody
bought
on the phone.
cars
Somebody call
from the dump, from the city
Yeah,
pound.
the dump. You said it right.
Because the people didn't have their paperwork, and then they tell you
know
how
motherfuckers
to send it
y'all
off
mad
to
as
Jeff
fuck,
City,
bro. You
and
ain't
I
taking
bought
shit back.
I bought
Y'all
a
know my
tight car.
They only give you so long.
That's what I thought they were giving to
I
you.
thought it was
But
illegal.
they
Nah, that was
according-
illegal. They was like
you
they was
was
fire
in
zones.
that
That was
sound like
fire
a
Double
zones.
parking,
You
people
can't
would
do
come
no
to get
ignorant
out
shit like
and
that,
If they had to
like
That's
a
just
simple
like
case
stupid.
is, you ain't got enough money, don't take your ass.
But that's
Somebody
a
drop you
Tarzan.
off.
Or that
Get on the bus.
If you ain't no walker,
But see,
then-
being
just
that he is
saying,
a
B.
hip hop artist, he's still considered a hip hop artist, right? Rod
course.
Wave, right?
Yeah.
So what it does though, for the city, it makes it look bad on hip hop artists. So they won't insure them at different places.
Because they already
They don't
ran
do
over
it.
some people.
So you
Who
saying
was
they
that
wouldn't
when
have
they was
been- they
down
wouldn't
here?
been
When
towing all
that
that
Drake.
shit,
They wouldn't have
That
done it
was
for it to
Drake.
be
Lost her
And they
told.
ran over. No, that was
Fuck,
who
now
was
they
that?
not gonna
No,
park
that
their
was
cars
Rock
there.
Wave.
Artists
Oh,
been
my
coming
God.
to St.
I'm
Louis
talking
as
about when
long
Drake
as rock
came.
and roll
And they
been
go
out.
to the Bush
These
Stadium.
And that
motherfuckers
dude
may
ran
rock
over the mother and
hard,
the daughter.
but they're following the law.
Thank you.
It is not a lot of
It's always
drama
something in
and shit.
St.
That's
Louis
why
with the hip-hop
Axel
crowd.
Rock,
Not
when
all
he
the
when he
time, but
jumped
most.
in the thing and acted a damn fool and all of that shit happened,
All the
that was
people with
unheard
no jobs
of in
come out.
St. Louis.
Right.
We party. I done been to rock and roll shit,
I
and
done worked
baby.
them. I done worked at Bush
Well,
Stadium when they
that's
sell
sad
Bush
to
Stadium
say
out for the rock
that you
roll,
goddamn-
and ain't nobody parking the wrong spots.
Goddamn, concert can come here and motherfucking shit don't get told, but soon as the nigga come here,
Cause they don't park in the wrong
They
spots.
ain't
No,
parking
they
in the
do
wrong
whatever the
shit.
fuck they wanna
Nah,
do.
it ain't.
Trust
Stop
me.
going to
It
goddamn
ain't.
concerts down St. Louis.
It ain't.
Nah, you let me tell you what happened.
Even concerts at the
Let
pageant
me
with
tell
the
you-
mosh
but
pit.
look,
I ain't seen them all
Rick,
acting
for
like
real,
that.
Let me tell you what happens to them stupid motherfuckers.
They
when
shouldn't have
come
never
in.
parked there.
They park on the lots where it's like a crackhead
Yeah.
standing on the
Bro.
lot. They
Yeah.
be like, you gotta pay $20.
They get played
for
like
it.
that.
With the vests and shit.
Yeah.
Then they
They
leave.
park
They
on the
get fucked.
motherfucker.
When
Get
I-
them $20. They come out with a ticket. They're like, how
Yes.
I get this
I
ticket?
haven't
said,
seen that
"Because
shit.
You gave your money to a crackhead.
I had to
So
drop
that-
off
Like
the
they
order.
internet.
I just
They
dropped off
do
the order
it
at
all the
1600
time.
Olive, and it's right next
I
to a
done seen
church
it.
with a big ass parking lot. I was going to
I done
turn
seen
in.
it.
Motherfuckers parked where you turn into the damn church. I'm like, oh, they fuck.
Oh, they try to rob you like, what's that boy they all go to? What the hell is that boy? What you jigging them? Everybody still go to the big one. And
What is it?
and they be on the
Maggie
side
O'Brien's.
street to my son. You can't park over here unless you pay me. I'm like, you
Talking
on
about
this
Royal
street?
Palace?
No, the motherfucker
She
down
said Royal
almost
Palace.
downtown.
Oh, wait, no.
The one that,
They
the big boy,
bulldoze
the
that
big boy
motherfucker.
down there that everybody go to. What the fuck?
Downtown?
It's downtown?
The kids go to it, then they have some for the adults on Sunday. So
like on the corner?
and then they do
Is
the
that
day
right on the corner?
shit. What the
Not
fuck
the gay
is
shit.
Where
that?
you- okay, I
I
don't
said
know.
day.
Oh, I
Day
thought she
shit.
said gay shit.
What's the
I don't
thing
know.
down there? Is it do it begin with an M?
Mauricio's?
No, the
Marquee.
big bar down.
Monastery?
The Marquee.
No, the Marquee.
Marquis.
Oh,
Oh, that
shit.
place
Oh,
is
yeah.
hell on earth.
Yeah, but they charge you to park on the public street around the corner
sure
on the
do
public
on the
street.
public
The dudes be standing outside on the
Sure
public street,
do.
so you gotta pay. I said,
Sure
you,
do.
they've been doing that for umpteen
At the
years.
Marquee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they be talking, so you,
Yeah, the
I gotta
Marquee.
pay you to park here.
I've been
Daddy,
to the
daddy,
Marquis
Hey,
shout
I'm
sometime.
a
out.
big fail on this. Hey, cause you know I work downtown,
Yes.
so work for the city. So the night of the Nicki Minaj concert,
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
was
know
there.
that
Look,
motherfucker.
I was there. I went to one parking garage. I was talking to the person that worked there. I said, "How much money do you bring in just from your lane?"
Shit.
She said from the night of the Nicki Minaj concert, she brought in almost 80,000.
Oh, fucking A.
That's from one lane.
That's her
Whoa.
lane.
One lane.
Wait,
And
how
they
much
got
did that
2
she
or
get?
4. Do
That's
they
all
have
right.
2 or 4?
No, that was just
That's her
she just
fucking-
working.
Oh, she.
At that
So-
building, did they have 2 lanes or 4?
Yeah, 4.
Hey, if you stay in St. Louis,
Wow.
Missouri,
So
think
if
about
one
it.
of
They
them
ain't gonna
runs,
let everybody get
damn
on
near
lockdown.
80,000 miles.
You can only imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
that's
Yeah, my
just
partner
how long
put
they
me
can
up on
start
that a
4
minute
or
ago.
5 hours.
And
I'm glad I like
I know
walking.
they,
had to
and
buy
I know
my
they make
bill.
money.
And that's the
Stadium.
shame. I never would thought today I would sit and say, I want to
Look,
buy me a
They
parking lot.
been making
Them
money
buildings
down
are
there.
making it tenfold. Okay, so the building that's
You can
right
turn the
there
building down and build a
across
parking
from,
lot and make
from
more money.
Union
Yep, you
Station,
can.
right?
That's shit.
In the evening, when concerts and stuff are going on, right? They rent it out, and you know people charge hella. During the day, they rent it out to 2 different buildings in
So that
that
people
area
can park
for the
there.
people who work
So
there.
that
Or the
it's
people
monthly
that live
income.
there.
People that live
If I
there.
pay for parking, it's $100 something.
So they
So
making
what?
money
Motherfucker, I heard
over
straight
and
clear
over.
and
Oh my
eat.
God.
I'm telling y'all,
Because if I
That's
don't
what I'm
pay for
saying.
parking, they
Yeah.
gonna tag my shit with
Yeah,
tickets every
yeah, you
fucking
gonna be
Oh
ride.
my
good.
God.
You
good.
get 1 ticket a day, you have to leave that ticket on the corner.
On the
Mark,
car, yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
8th and
Or you
Market.
get
Y'all
another
remember when there was
ticket.
a
Oh,
big
wow.
parking
They
lot
give you a
across from the
ticket.
bank?
$20 a day.
I had a
That's $20
friend that
ticket.
worked
And
there
they
on the
doubled,
weekends.
then they tripled.
He made
I
so
thought them
fucking
motherfuckers
much
on the
money,
ground.
and they literally
do.
had him
Now you
taking it
see
across
why.
the street,
Working with
depositing
us
it in the bank.
instead of-
That was over 30 some years ago.
So you can imagine what they making off
So
the
you can
motherfucker.
imagine what they making now.
I
Okay,
worked
wouldn't.
at
That boy used to have so much
You know I'm
fucking money.
down
This
with
was
you.
when I was like 19, 20 years old. I'm
from a
fucking 50.
parking lot.
8th and Market.
Parking
lot.
On 8th and
Oh,
Market when
shit,
that was a
yeah.
parking lot, when it was just a
Yeah.
parking lot. He
8th
worked
and
there
Market?
on 8th and Market. That's where he
For
worked
sure.
on weekends.
I'm
And
gonna get a
that boy used to have
Okay,
so much
that's
money
what
for
we-
them
that's
That's a
people.
whole look. Let's invest.
And they
We
make
need goddamn
100 times
parking
money
lot.
now.
You gotta find
More
it's
than
all
that.
kind
It's
of
low maintenance,
crazy.
everything.
Because that man
crazy.
just said, in one night, I could take care of my for 80,000.
This motherfucker crazy.
And that's
Good
the
Lord, that's a lot of
thing.
money.
You have to multiply that 80,000 by 4.
Good Lord. I
It
don't give a
how
damn.
many
Because
lanes?
it's 4 lanes.
No, that's more money.
Oh, man.
More
Idiot.
money, more money, more money.
Cut your ass so I can extra.
We gotta get it out.
So he getting
We
their
gotta
side.
get it out.
You ain't got no lot of yet.
You guys, let's go get us a parking lot right
That's
now.
why parking lot attendants make a lot of money. They make good
Man,
money.
look, I know somebody. I'm not gonna mention
Well, that's
her
the
name
way
because
later
I'm
I
married
gets to
him.
be. That's
But
why to
my
Florida
boy
just had
used
the
to work-
bill.
The fuck? Don't do that.
Slave
back in
money
the
to
day,
buy
he
the
used to
lots
work at the
because we were buying
parking
lots,
lot
so, yeah.
over in Central West
course.
End.
Oh, yeah.
And the
We
motherfucker
ain't
who
see-
owned the Cardinals
they got
used to come in
blocks
there.
on us now.
That nigga was leaving there daily with at least $1,000 because he was skimming off the top and paying like it was
Good for
easy.
him. You
It
know
was
how
easy
I
as
feel.
fuck.
You know how I feel. Good for him.
Look,
Fail say I'm criminal minded. Good
And then
for
you
him.
know, but you know they do
for
that
him.
Criminal
Go
minded.
on and get
You gotta
your
be
money
smart.
off the flip.
I did it.
Opportunity sees
you
that
better
shit.
quit before you get caught.
You
That's
can
why you
say
gotta do
shit.
The
that.
airport
Let me
was
come back.
the
Hey, that's a good
perfect.
combination.
I love working at the airport. I made so much money off of their ass.
Girl, me, bitch,
Right,
I was
she
too
did. I know
good.
about
I was too
that.
good at me too, bitch. I was at Burger King.
Come get your money on the jail.
TCBY.
Look,
Woo!
them military. When the
TCBY. What's
military
that?
dudes
Ice
would come in
cream?
with them
Yes,
checks,
yogurt.
They-
So you know my fat ass was eating
Understand
all
that
yogurt,
so
but
many
anyway,
people
I was
are
making so much. I was
uneducated
making like
on how to write
$300 a
check
night.
or fill a check
$300.
out. So when they get these
Because-
checks, these USSO
Okay,
boys
so
don't know
at the
how
airport,
to
and
fill
I'm
it out.
in the
So I'm like,
biggest
I'll fill it out for
concourse,
you.
right? So I done met everybody.
I know exactly how much
outlet.
every meal
But
is. So
I
I'm
know
like, write it
exact
down, so
prices,
I'm just
right?
taking the cash
Shit like that
value.
just rings in my head. So you tell people exact
That's
prices,
a
they
damn
give you
shame.
exact
in the
change.
court. I'm taking everybody
I'm
to
like,
jail.
oh, get
I
up.
was so good
You
at
know
it
what I'm
that
saying?
I left. I had to leave the airport. I'm like, I'm gonna
I
get
used
caught.
to
They gonna
every
fuck me
night.
up.
Oh,
'Cause
For like-
I mean, hey.
and then my
Maybe a
supervisor
year
got
and
in
a
on
half.
it, so we was
And
But
then
they
my
still
dumbass
do
got
that.
my cousin hired. And
Oh, I'm
this
sure.
Right.
You gotta
At
be
the
smart
parking
about it.
lots, cause I know some
Right.
people when we
Try to
park,
put
they be
people
like,
on game.
I put your car right here,
When
but you
she
gotta
got
come back
caught-
early.
She got caught and they know this my nigga.
I
done
squeeze
had to
you
quit,
in.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Parking lot.
I was making so much money, it was okay to quit. I
Yeah,
had
they
a new
squeeze
car.
you in.
It gotta be
My
the right
fat ass
spot.
was
Bible
clean
where I'm
as a
from.
You
motherfucker.
can't just have a parking lot. You need to have it in the
No,
right
my shit
prime
gonna be legit.
area. It has
But
to
what
be
I'm
downtown.
saying
Yeah,
is-
it can't be in the middle of motherfucking
hood.
Cass
No,
Cass
it be
and
wherever though, for
motherfucking.
real, because land is land.
No, we
Let's
gotta
be
go
Now we
clear.
talking about the
But
parking
it
lot to make the
has
money.
to be
But no,
somewhere
you
that
never
people
know. Like how they
parking.
coming through there.
They be
It needs to be
Yeah,
somewhere
land is
that people
land.
are parking though.
We gotta think about this cerebrally.
Not cerebrally.
What we gonna?
This nigga say we gotta use our brain.
Around and get a parking lot where there's all traffic and all type of shit going on. We don't
Yeah.
want no parking lot.
That's why I said.
Well, that's what we
Why
did.
not?
I
Land
said
is land.
it can't be on Cass and St. Louis
okay,
Avenue.
yeah,
Ain't shit
yeah.
over there
We don't want no
doing.
Land
You
is
gotta,
land.
you gotta have
Well,
it.
they putting the FBI place over there.
Land is land.
And the FBI park for free.
No, I'm
You ain't
saying
making
you
nobody.
can do whatever you want to do with it.
Shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
they taking over everything over that area anyway.
Yeah, the
Oh, we
FBI.
you see that shit?
Yes, they got everything going on.
That's
They-
why I say
the
FBI.
projects
What they're trying
gone
to do is make niggas move back to the
to
city.
North County.
No, they not.
They
No,
getting
North
you
County.
They trying to
out.
move them out.
I'll get niggas to move back to the
No,
city.
they
No,
want-
they are
don't be
fixing up
knowing
the
nothing
city even
doing
more.
it.
He don't.
You do not
That's
be
because he be
knowing
stuck
They
nothing.
at
are
home.
sending
He
the
don't get out.
niggas to North County. They
They
don't
say
want
we
you in
right.
West
They want
County.
you in raggedy
They don't
ass
want
North
you in
County.
South
How
County.
long they been doing that?
The
For
flood
years.
zone,
No,
the
this
the
official
soil
now.
is
They turn
shitty.
right back around and come back to this motherfucker.
You can
No,
do
we
what you wanna
are.
do.
Trust
They
me,
making
going
it.
over
They
there.
making it where most of
That's
these
what I'm
niggas
saying.
can't afford
They
it.
building up
That's
all
what they
these
don't
Fuck you
understand.
mean?
all houses around this
Most black
motherfucker.
people can't even afford to really live
We
downtown.
ain't talking about living.
No, the shit.
I'm talking about we're coming. It doesn't matter. We're creatures of habit. We still gonna inhabit those spaces.
No, they ain't-
We're gonna
whether they-
inhabit it.
Whether
You know
they
what?
want us there or not.
They not finna give away that shit no more.
Nah,
They
fuck
not
that
giving
shit. They
away.
gonna get knocked
They not
across
finna
their
let y'all
motherfucking
fuck their
head. That's
hand
how
up
it's
no
gonna
more.
happen.
They not
Listen,
finna let y'all
bro.
fuck
Well, you
their
know
hand
what?
up no
They're
more.
That's
still
a
going
lie.
to be there.
Because they got All those new places
What's
they
up,
just
Sid?
built down there, them motherfuckers is on Section 8. Cause I just tried to get one, and they was like, if you ain't
They
on
took
housing,
10,000 property. Yeah,
if you ain't on
100,000,
housing, you
I
ain't
know.
getting them. They just built them motherfuckers from the
Took
ground
'em.
up, and they beautiful. All them new things down there, them condos, like them townhouses and all of that. You know, I was just looking at that, and I was like, oh, and they kind of
We
cheap.
can't have no section around there.
Them motherfuckers just
No, what
everybody
they
down
want
there
us-
on them.
What
Is
they
that
want us
right?
to do is rent. They don't want us to
They don't want you
buy.
to buy, but what I'm saying
They
is
want us
they
to stay
still down there. They're
renters
in
so
the
they
heart
can
of
control
downtown.
the
Where they
narrative.
built all the new
As long
shit.
as we renting, they control
They
the narrative.
housing. They income restricted. And my
Wow.
income was too high, and I was pissed.
So if you make
Wow.
too
I'm an
much money,
artist. I get a
if you
stipend for
make
being
too
an
much
artist.
money, you can't live good.
Absolutely.
You
I
can't
mean,
live good for
unfortunately,
damn near free.
You can't live
No.
good on the
Yeah.
Oh,
state.
hear what Gina just said.
You can't live good on the state. You can't get
No.
public
I
housing
understand
or
what you said.
That's
what-
But a person that's willing to spend their money. That
I
wanna
couldn't get
live
none
there,
of these
they can't
apartments
live
because
there
they
make too
income
much
Because
money.
they
That's
can
meant
go
for her.
to better
It-
places. That's what they're
that's what
saying.
they
This
think.
good,
That's what they
but
think.
you got
Everybody
enough
can't
money.
feed
that
everybody
motherfucker
can't
better. They
feed
just
everybody.
built them from the ground up. The motherfuckers
Them
beautiful.
motherfuckers
Think
shitty
about
as
this.
hell.
But I'm talking about the other
What
ones that
area-
just built.
what
I'm
area
into
found
them.
a place.
No,
I work.
the ones
hindering
off
me
of the
because I
highway
make
right
too
there
much
that they
money.
just rebuilt.
To
all
live
the
in
way.
public housing.
When you coming out the highway, when you
But
coming
they're
up
not
on the other
giving the
side, right there,
assistance.
Where
These
down
is
there.
places
Brownway
that
and
are
all of
giving
them.
assistance.
Them
No,
motherfuckers
they're
nice.
not giving you
Them motherfuckers low income.
assistance if you make
said
too
when
much
you coming up
money.
That's why I said, why are you
When you
telling me
come,
down
you
for
get, like,
spending?
you
Let
get off
me live
on
there if
Tucker,
I'm
you
willing to
get off
pay
the
you
highway
money.
and come
No,
on Tucker, and, you know,
because
right
it's
in
for
between
people
Broadway.
who need
Okay.
help.
Between
Okay.
Broadway
And you don't need the
Tucker.
help.
That's
They-
that,
I'm
they
not
they
asking
want
for
all
help.
the
I'm
people
not asking
who
for
need
help.
they
They
want
building
They low
all over
income.
there.
Apartments.
Fail.
No, I can't live in this
fail
apartment.
because
it's
they want
for
all the
people
people
who
who
need
need
help.
help in one area. They don't
Oh
want
my
us.
goodness.
They
Yeah,
don't want
super
them
sad.
scattered.
Well, y'all
They
know-
used to do it.
I know, but
I'm
they
cool.
don't. But you gotta understand the America we live in now.
No, I said they.
It's-
I don't give a damn. I want to live somewhere for $600, $700
I-
shit. Quit
well,
making me
you should
pay
be able to.
$1,200.
You
my
should
house,
be
my,
able to.
my
I
mortgage.
know, I do, but not with a
And
whole
you
bunch of
should be
other
able to.
motherfuckers
I
that
don't.
get 600.
My
$700.
mortgage is
those
less than what a
houses-
lot
Fuck
of
all
people
that.
are
Not
That
me.
shit
Boy,
come
it's
with
way less than
Not
motherfucking.
me.
rent
That
nowadays.
shit comes
mind
with
if I
too
ask
much
you-
shit.
But peep this.
My mortgage is only
And we've
$788.
been doing this for
Yeah,
forever,
our mortgage
since
is
we've been
cheaper
adults.
than that.
We go to work hard every day. We got to work overtime to buy a steak.
Like a
Yeah.
bug.
Right.
If we ain't got no job, then
Like
we
a
get
motherfucker.
Then we
food
get
stamps.
cool.
We
Yeah.
eat steak all day, every day.
All day.
Every day.
Steak, shrimp,
They eat
crab
good, baby. Let me tell
legs,
you about
baby,
it.
all that.
Everything.
Like a motherfucker.
They'll
That's
give you
real
a
talk.
check for your rent, a check for your lights, a
sign
check
up
for
for
your
your-
gas,
I'ma
Because
sign
they
a
up
want
check
them
for
stuff.
everything.
That's why
Right.
they do that shit.
And I hate
But
it.
I don't want to
It's
live like
generated
that.
in the
I don't
crutches.
want shit from you
And that's what
motherfuckers.
I
don't wanna live
when
like
you
that.
live in those places, first of all, they in your
basically saying
business.
motherfuckers like to get bird fed.
No, but that's
yes.
but all of them
That's
is.
what
But
you-
they when
that's
you
what
own
y'all
that
say.
shit,
Because
the
they're
government
used
it
to it.
owns you.
Motherfuckers wanna
They
get
want all
bird
your
fed.
They are
information.
used
wanna
They
know
to
who
it.
live with
They
you.
mamas
How much
got
you
it.
got.
They grandmamas got it. Motherfuckers are
Generational.
used
But I'm
It
to
was this
it.
girl on
It was low
on
income
Instagram, and she
and
was like,
Section 8.
goddamn
So
right. She said she was gonna give her Section 8 voucher to her motherfucking daughter.
I
so
heard
they can
somebody
give it to
do
her
that.
grandbaby.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
pass
she
it
did.
I
down.
said, bitch,
You pass it down.
Lost.
Wow.
And
You super
when-
lost.
but
She's talking about
Public
motherfuckers be
housing
mad
like
and
that
hating on
too.
her.
When
Because
the
she on
mama
Section
died,
8.
whoever the
She
child
said she
that
can
is
work when
living
she
there,
want
it
to.
goes to
And
them.
when she don't want to,
Public housing
she
the
can
same
quit
way.
her motherfucking job and still
can't
have
be
places
mad
to
at
stay.
That
I
shit.
mean,
No, that's a brain
I'm not- no,
fuck.
the-
She
How can you
fucked
be
in the
mad?
brain.
Because
She
I ain't mad at her.
But she, but we're paying for her.
Hate
Oh,
the game
thank
out
you.
play. I ain't mad
Fuck
at her.
her.
It ain't we. They allow her to be able to do that.
No, she can get off her ass.
Okay, give that bitch
That's
another
easier said than
another
done.
No,
fail.
I
That's
watched
easy
it.
said.
I know
A
more
lot of
than more.
motherfuckers gotta work.
I know more than a handful of people who have
Why
given
y'all-
up
why
Section
y'all
8 and
kids
shit
can't get no
because
bus
they didn't want to
drivers?
be stuck on that shit.
Why y'all kids
I
can't
gave
get
that
no
shit
bus
Cause
up.
y'all kids bad than a motherfucker.
I gave it.
Why y'all kids can't
Baby,
get
Why?
no bus
Why?
drivers?
Why did you?
Huh?
Because they bad in the motherfucker.
Cause don't nobody want to drive y'all
These
disrespectful ass
kids
kids.
bad as fuck.
Because
No.
Because they want
Why
to be
do
on
people
Section
think
8.
that?
No, we don't want to
Because
That
they
is
want to
not
be on
true.
Section
That's
8
not
and
true.
low income.
Fam,
The
the
No,
kids,
motherfuckers wanna
the
work
kids that aren't
for
even bad
money,
at
not
school.
for chump change and pennies and nickels.
The
and
kids
shit.
that aren't even bad at school, when they get on that bus, they a total
Y'all
different.
motherfuckers just
On
voted
our
on getting a $15 minimum wage.
Not me.
And it's 20 fucking finna be 25. And you talking about some
This
fucking
motherfucker.
That's your
$15.
state. That's what you
Guess
want
what?
to stay.
That's Missouri. Other states,
Misery.
they ain't even have to vote.
$15 an hour, man.
That's
That's
And
so sad,
these
bro.
kids think that's gonna
And you
do
think somebody
something,
wanna drive your
or they
kids
gonna
for
get
$15?
something
I wouldn't.
because they don't even
Okay,
study.
that's
They
right.
don't
That's
even.
why- that's
I
why
found
I-
out this week 4th graders do
$15
not know how to look up
it's
words
20
in the
mother-
dictionary.
They don't have
No,
dictionary.
why? Because they got
They don't
the
have
internet.
dictionary.
They can
20
tell the Siri bitch to do it. What the fuck?
I'm
Y'all know what the fuck we
20
living
kids.
in?
What the fuck you mean?
That shit finna happen soon.
Look,
They finna be
all
I
in the
need
court.
bruh.
I need to get back up on my shit.
Really
They
serious.
still don't make that yet, though.
It's 2025.
I've been blessed.
No, they
Fam.
said that they're going
Fam.
to
In
move
two-
up.
in like 3 years.
When I told you, when I
In
was
3
working,
years.
I
I've
was
been
working
blessed.
for 475 and 450.
Look.
I started working.
My first
all
job
people
was
out there
$3.35.
listening.
My first job
I
was
ain't
making
working at
$78.
Burger
It was
King,
$3.95 for
Rich
me.
compared to
I
these
was
days.
Any of them jobs.
My
but I
first
never.
job, I was making $7-8 an
You was
hour.
rich
I
compared
ain't
to
never
these.
in my life
inflation wasn't
made
this high.
whatever.
I never
I've
made
never
over
made
$10
minimum wage.
when I
I've
worked
never
somebody.
made any of that shit. I've
I never
always
made
made
over
more.
$10 when I
My
worked
mama
somebody.
made me go to school and do what the fuck was right. I've always made hella money. I ain't never even seen $15 an hour. I swear
Oh
to
my
God.
Girl, I
Oh,
worked
I-
at what the
in
fuck? I
20
worked
25, 35, 45.
I worked
I
at
swear to
Wendy's.
God,
I
I would
worked at- I
never.
worked at a couple
I don't
places
give a
like-
fuck.
But
Well,
I walked
you know
in the
what?
door knowing I was stealing.
Well, you
Fuck
know
that.
what?
They gave me $10.
But when it comes
I
to that-
probably made about $30-$40.
But when it comes to that, some money better than no money. I had to tell my
You don't
son
get
that
those type of
my
jobs.
son
She
went
right.
to job corps, graduated
No money.
with
Some
honors,
money is better than
and
no money.
got a diploma
Shit.
from the high school, and then they
I
went to the
believe
college
that.
and now then he went to the
Right, though,
military. My son came home
better than
I
at
guess they
19
never had
years
to.
old and got a job working for Utilimap with subcontracts for Union Electric. He traveled and did all of that.
But what
he
they
came
say,
home
trades
with
are so much
no,
better, so
but I'm
much
saying he
more
came
better.
home with
Right.
$1,000. He came home with
Nigga, I was
$1,000
working
after
inspection and
taxes.
sales with people with
So
massive
when he went out here to get
I
some
don't
money,
know.
he was
I don't know.
upset
I'll
because
be-
he couldn't
I'll
make no
be-
good money.
I ain't had no
I'll
Some
be-
money better than no
Customer
money.
service
Hey,
paid
that's-
more
that's
than
right.
all of that.
All you need to make it in this
Move
life.
up.
All you need to know how to read.
It's better than begging.
Right.
Baby,
Know your math.
it's better than begging.
Service paid more than all of that.
School, you'll win
Man,
for
I
the
was
rest of
making-
your
It's
life.
better than
How
begging.
many people do you know
Train.
they graduated college?
I work for $15.
I
I
know
lied.
a lot.
gotta graduate.
I
I
did.
just
They
can't-
not working in
I
the field
just
they
can't say I
graduated.
worked for
I know a lot.
$15.
You so right, bro.
Let me
I
tell y'all.
work for $15 if that's all I got.
I would.
I was working at
I would
Spectrum
not.
in a call
I
center
never even
Oh,
played
I
would
myself.
not.
I'm
almost
sure.
10 years. And
I would turn down
I
a
said
$15
if
an hour
If
job.
I ain't got no job
They had
and I can't pay my
That ain't
bills,
ain't
I'm
working
gonna
in
make
that
that
way.
$15 until I get something better.
I gotta hustle.
You gonna
Strong
take that
hustle,
shit.
get my
I mean,
coin.
if
It's
nah,
I'm gonna do another
I
job,
would-
but some
yeah,
people
If
can't
you
show
got
them.
100 people that
Fam,
graduate
with
a
my
master's,
education
Hey,
and my
hey,
certifications, I would
hey,
never.
Your ass is the one
People
getting
got
paid
$15 jobs and they
You got
got a
time.
house, they got a car.
Never.
off.
Never.
Let you get
They
there.
do.
And I'm telling you, with everything I have done, my motherfucking resume, I'm not taking no $15 an hour.
About the goddamn apartments. She made too much.
Hello.
You know she might want to stay in this, but they won't let her stay there.
That's-
Your
And
education
it's-
is too fucking good.
Not
They gonna hire you,
education.
baby.
They will hire me.
They gonna hire you,
And they
baby.
pay me
They
more.
gonna get a motherfucker that's dumber than you.
They gonna say you
and pay them less.
overqualified. You gonna be a problem.
Oh.
Sis, I'm telling you,
They
ain't-
do
you
hire
gonna be
me.
the bad apple.
$15 an hour is not
gonna be
even
in that motherfucker
offered
the
in
bad
none of the
apple.
fields that I do.
I'm giving you
$15 an hour is not even the starting
I
rate
was
for
just
any
a
of
job- I
the
was
jobs
just at a
that I
job.
do.
Get picked over.
$15
I was a bad
ain't in
apple.
my rate
Because you goddamn
either.
got too much.
But if I can't
I'm
get that
not
job
taking
at
no
the time,
$15 an hour.
if I can't get that job at the time, I'm gonna do it. I know a lot of people
I'm
make
not.
$15
I
an
just
hour.
did
They got a
that,
car,
and I
they got
was
a
a bad
house,
apple
they
on that
gon' trip,
I'm
their
not.
kids took care of.
Guess what? They know
I'm
how to
gonna use
budget.
my
That's
$15
because they know
an
how
hour
to budget.
before I
That
win
is
that week.
that
do
is
some
a
shit.
waste of my time. They don't pay.
It do
You
it
got. I
well.
gotta have insurance for all three of them.
But
Out of
it's better than
$15 an
nothing.
hour, do you know how much I'm taking
So you
home
not
after
gonna
having
know how
insurance
long
with
you
them
gotta
and all of
work
that?
to get a check.
Making $15 an hour.
And
Well,
they
that's
kids
that
get taken
bitch.
care of.
That's that bitch. That ain't
And
me.
they-
And
and
I
they-
ain't taking it.
Some money better than no money. I wouldn't take it to stay. but I would
$15
take it
an
until
hour
I get
is
some
no
better.
money with 3 motherfucking
That's why
kids.
selling pussy is a thing.
Hey,
Hey.
do that.
Hey, look.
Hey, that's the oldest profession in the
Okay.
world.
I ain't done it.
Period.
but
It's
I'm not
better than giving it
opposed
away.
to
Shit,
it.
even
Okay.
crackheads get them
I'm never
$15 or
gonna do as long
$20.
as the pussy
I'm
clean
sitting on the bank,
and you are
baby.
safe about
I'm
fucking
sitting on the bank.
Niggas and bitches.
I'm sitting on the big bank.
What happened?
I'm sitting on the bank.
Dick
your
ain't
butt.
You gotta heat Gina. You gotta heat Gina.
No fucking fake.
Nuts are not a bank.
I'm selling dick and it's for sale.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's some mud ducks that'll do that.
got dangling.
Never
Hell,
did
yeah.
anything.
You got that dangling.
Hey.
None of that.
Hey,
You like ladies.
Hey, let me put this out there.
Yeah.
In St. Louis
You
City,
ain't
you
feeling-
should never be homeless. Nah, look, I ain't saying broke, but peep this.
Tell them to breathe.
Explain.
Why?
Please
Peep
explain.
this. I ain't even talking about what you talking about because I know what you talking about. This is something else that a lot of us don't know.
That's
Okay.
why
I ain't know
explain.
until I start being.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this. Here we go.
In the profession I am, I see and her and be engaged in a whole bunch of bullshit. So the way St. Louis City laws are placed out there is like, you should never be homeless. Like they got this law called the squatters.
Oh yeah, the squatter.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah. A cop told my sister about it.
Yeah,
peep this,
it's a
peep
squatter
this,
across
peep
the
this.
street.
I'll
from
tell
us.
you.
Okay, listen, y'all. Let us tell us.
The squatters law is saying you, even if you ain't on the lease or ain't paying no money, whatever the case may be,
Don't have to.
if you done slept somewhere for 14 days,
Yeah, you
or
stay.
longer,
That's your house.
that's your crib, and you
Are
have to be
you
legally
fucking
evicted.
for real?
How many months? It take
Dead
them 3 months.
But no,
to
a lot of
legally
people don't do
evict
the
you.
Peep
paperwork.
how fucked up this is.
It costs for them
I
to do the
responded
paperwork.
to a call 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, they do that. Some people do that.
What street was it
dude
on?
was staying in somebody's basement
What street was it on?
for almost a month.
That's his
They
house.
ain't know because he was coming through the back door.
That's his house.
That's crazy. They can't move.
I couldn't even put him up out of there.
And look,
That's
he
his
been living there
crib.
for rent free.
I'm
we'll
gonna
continue.
tell you.
Let
Let me tell
And
you.
we'll continue because the landlord does not want to have to go
Listen to this.
and pay the money to go to court
So
and
if I
evict
strong
them.
arm this motherfucker about my shit, I get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell. Look, hey, look, my
Hey,
If you
if I was
lock him
strong
out,
arm
you can
about
go to
it,
jail.
I would fuck around in IAD, getting fired or
Are
something
you
like that.
for real,
Let me tell-
Brody?
I gotta tell-
I'ma
look.
get in trouble.
Why you think you heard people say this my house too when you let somebody live with you?
Fuck
Right,
Fam,
okay.
look,
That's
hey,
why I
y'all,
don't
look.
fuck
So
around
In
like
certain
that.
states,
She
in
was-
certain
she
states,
homeless.
if they get mail to their
They live there, they
residence,
there.
they live there.
I had to take my sister 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you let them get
No.
mail,
Try to
you
get
done.
her
Yep.
ID.
If
Now,
they
she's on
get
the
mailed
streets for some
there,
years
Yeah.
now.
they
And
live there.
I'm like, send me the
Yes.
address where you stay
I'm
at. I
telling
didn't know
you.
where she stayed at. I'm like, send me the address. All right, bet. She sent me the address, but the address I pulled up to wasn't the place that she was supposed to send me. That
That was
wasn't the
her
actual
crib,
place.
though.
Look, so I'm like,
How you doing?
I said, why the fuck you send me this address and that ain't where you coming from? She said, oh, we stay in that house, and it was a for sale sign in the yard.
Oh shit.
And I was like, what? I said, but it's like
Get out
she
they
said,
business.
she said that she pays this other guy some money. So apparently, so she said, she said it's a border house, but it's vacant. It's a vaco.
Yeah,
I
it
said,
was
what
a
you
lady
mean?
on
So
Fox
it's
News
all
that was
people
doing that.
inside of this place living.
on the news.
This one
Yeah,
man
she
who
let
is
people
not
live
the
in
owner
vacos.
is charging other people
was on
to
the news.
stay in this house,
Yeah.
and they only know about this because a cop told them
that was
about
on
the
the
law.
Bob News.
And so they've been staying this motherfucker for months, and there's nothing they can
The
do.
lady can't even get them
Look,
out.
At all.
And
Not
you know what? Let me tell you an extra
Hey, I'm
part.
talking about-
Let me tell you an
I'm
extra
gonna call him
part.
and tell you, come lock me up now, bro.
Okay.
That's survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
You getting the fuck out of my house
Okay,
too.
Sam. Let me tell you
I'm
the
already
extra
knowing
You
part.
getting the fuck out of her.
Let me tell you the extra part to this.
Hands on them. And I'm pushing them. I'm
Fair.
doing whatever. Come lock me up.
You
bro.
going to
Don't give a fuck
jail.
about my shit, bitch.
And they come right back. You can put them out
And
again
I'ma
when
keep
you
on
go to
getting
jail.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
But
I'm finna go
the
move in.
extra
I'm
part
finna
for
move
the
in with
abandoned
you.
houses, right? The abandoned houses that they
shit
in.
is crazy.
If they do any repairs or anything, right? They take the receipts and everything of the repairs down to
You
the
talking
city
about
hall.
the person who just
The
is-
person who just in your shit.
Are you fucking?
Listen. And so what they do is they take all of the receipts down there and everything. And so when you try to get
Claim
them
it.
out and claim that it's yours, you
They
have to
gonna show.
pay them for all of the repairs and the things that they do. Or they can take your motherfucking property.
How the fuck is you
What?
that ain't yours?
Wait a minute.
Because
But
it's mine,
that's
I live there.
in Detroit, that's legal. Like, you can go into a vacant, that's a vacant building. You can fix it up, and
If it
it'll
ain't
become
owned
your
by-
It's
house.
legal.
Yeah, it's
If it ain't
legal.
This
owned
is
by
legal.
nobody.
That's what
They
America
all
is.
owned by
if
somebody.
it's owned by
Yeah,
somebody, it
if
don't
it's
even
owned.
matter.
If
If
it's
it's a
owned by,
backup,
if they
they
don't
would
pay
let you- they would give
for
you
the
their
shit, they
house.
put a lien on them, and
Yeah,
the
they would
house
give you their
eventually
house.
becomes yours. It is motherfuckers
your
who
shit
do this
shouldn't be
shit
vacant and
for
fuck
a
up.
living.
You know, if you let somebody stay in your
You
house
should've
more
just
than
said
7
that
days,
on
they are
national-
technically a
on
tenant.
national radio.
That's
You know
what
that,
it
right?
is. Hey.
7 days.
You
should have
7
just
days.
said
What it is.
Them the
7
laws.
days. If you let
Talk
somebody
about on the
stay in your
news.
house
Where
for
you
7
been?
days, they are technically a tenant, and if you ever try to put them out, they can actually
No, I know
fight
we
you
went
for
through
It
this.
is. And sorry, I
Those
gotta
are
put
tenant
this out
laws.
there. And ladies who trying to divorce their husbands, don't let that nigga spend the
Right.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a law that they
Man,
why it's so
and I
hard
gotta
to
put
get
this
in the
out here. This how I found out about all the
motherfucking
squatter shit. And ladies that's trying to divorce your husband, don't let that nigga spend a night. Cause if y'all are married and he spends the night,
They can't put him out.
they can't put him out.
Are you fucking for
Nah,
real?
they can't put them out.
They
You ain't, I
married.
seen some more stuff on the news where
Whether he has the
They gotta fight
residence,
I mean, they married.
whether he has the residence around the corner or not. I woke up one morning and the food was there, right? I'm like, what the fuck you doing here? He want to jump bed. I called the police to make his ass leave and go home. He got
And
his
they
own
ain't make him
home.
leave.
That man told me he spent the night over here. I can't put him out.
See, so no
He's your
fucking and
husband.
sucking.
Oh my
Stop.
It
God.
wasn't no
Yeah.
fucking or
Stop
sucking.
it.
He
That-
just popped up at
I'm
her
at my house with the door locked, honey, and he's in there with the kids, sneaking and spending the night. Ain't no fucking and sucking,
So
none of
you
that.
couldn't make him leave.
No, you can't.
Wow.
No.
No.
And I told
So
y'all
when he
yeah,
left, I told them motherfuckers don't let this nigga in,
in
my
my
house,
house.
when I'm asleep.
That's crazy.
because they get to stay there.
Crazy, bitch.
The dude and his girl, the girl said this the third time.
that's
Wait a minute, she said it's the third time to do that.
Brody.
He just figuring that
Oh
out.
my, you are so late.
He stayed around the corner.
Like I said,
What
he
you
don't
mean?
The dude came in the.
Lord,
Don't.
don't do Brody like that.
That nigga crazy.
Don't do Brody like that. sis.
I knew when that nigga had
was
that
my
check
dude.
on
Don't
his
do
ass.
Brody
That
like
was my
that.
dude.
sis.
But like I
Don't do
said,
Brody
old
like that,
girl
sis.
said the dude. She called the police on her guy they was living together. He said he put some there and they got it all on her, and he was literally at the house throwing everything out the house, like refrigerators and everything, just throwing everything. And the police was like, well, if it's his stuff too, we can't make him not take the stuff and not do nothing because this is y'all stuff together.
Yeah, that's civil. The
And
police
she was
can't do
like,
nothing.
but
I mean,
she was
she had
like,
a man,
this.
though.
She was like, this my house. She was
Yeah,
like, this
I
my
remember
house
that.
though.
It don't
This
never
my
go
house.
like
And they
that.
was like, well, you let
It's
him
still
live there and all
civil.
that.
It don't
He was
go
like,
like that.
they was like, we can't do nothing about that. They just
It's
stood there
civil.
and watched
They
them
can't
do
prove
it.
right
That's
there.
like, take your
They,
stuff
they
out.
purposely want them
He was-
laws so they don't have to do the
He was
paperwork.
he was throwing that shit
when,
away.
when cops throw that shit up, that's because they don't want to do their job.
But like they
their
said
real
too,
job.
they can't
That
make
ain't
him
true.
move his
That
stuff.
ain't
No,
true.
he can't. It's the
Yeah.
law.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
law.
Love this conversation.
We ran by
Yeah.
I ain't say all.
mayor,
I ain't say
Ms.
all.
Jones, right?
I got
I'm
you.
talking
I
about
ain't say
everybody.
all.
I'm talking about everybody. So we
Ms.
got to
Jones.
do
Y'all gotta
what
follow
she
her.
say.
Yeah.
Ms.
We got to do
Jones.
what she say.
So how does she know? Like, if somebody just actually went off their fucking common sense versus the actual law,
It's just
how
laws.
does
No,
that
you
go
gotta go by
versus?
the law.
I mean, how would she even find out? My question.
Somebody going off their
paperwork.
common sense don't mean shit in court.
Like a
Right.
That's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying.
So that's why, like, say for instance, like we got body cameras now. So anything and everything we do, say or
recorded.
whatever
Awesome.
case may be, is recorded. So man, you having a conversation right here, and I tell you, fuck you if you don't let me in your house. This, that, another, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna lock you up, or you had to give me some pussy, something
Exactly.
stupid,
What
something
Right.
like that.
Right.
They already know
And they
down
do.
there,
Right.
they
Yeah, I heard
watching
you.
our
I
body
love
cameras.
cops.
Now,
So
how
is it people
long does it take
designated
does
to
it-
watch them?
It's the body cam that uploads nightly, or how often does that upload?
They upload.
They stopped your shit.
I mean, your body camera has to be on.
Is it
while you-
live?
It's instant.
Right, I'm
It's
saying
live.
like
It's a
like
live
like,
feed.
The commanders
They
can watch
stop your
it.
shit.
That's
I'm
what
saying
probably gonna
me,
be next. You
if
gonna
me
right
and
behind
you
you all
both
the
just
time.
on police officers, we can't go watch each other's stuff.
Right, no, I got you.
Show me,
Not
but
you.
But
I'm
is
saying
there
people
a
like,
live
above us,
feed?
supervisors, yeah, they can watch that all day long.
so it's live feed or it's
Yeah,
okay.
Live.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
it's
Is it-
live and recorded.
Is it
Okay.
people who sit and
It's a
watch
designated team?
the
Yeah.
feeds?
So B.
That's smart. How I
Tell
get
me
that
about
job?
B. Tell me about the
I
goddamn
want that
policemen.
job.
All these policemen that keep taking these women pictures and just keeping them for themselves. They pulling them out.
Hey,
you got one.
hey,
in
you
Florence.
got some creeps.
You got one
You
in
got some
Florence,
creeps
just
out
happened.
here. I mean, you
Then
really
got
can't
another
explain
one.
They can't get none.
These niggas straight crazy.
That's weird.
Fail.
You
They
got a lot of
been
people that
creeps.
became the
What you
police
always say,
because-
Phil?
Yeah, because
They
couldn't
human
do
beings.
shit.
Yeah, they human. So you got a lot of people that became the police.
Sir,
because
they criminals,
bullshit.
they sex
I'm saying
offenders.
They just want to take advantage of
And-
power. that
and
they
I-
have.
and
let me
they
ask
do.
you,
There you go.
how long?
Now you just said what I
That's
And that's my
exactly what it
question
is.
because
Southside.
I don't know
Thank
where you
you.
where were you where were you where were you raised
telling you, it
and,
was
and
this
how did that
creepy
affect
ass
you being a
motherfucking
cop? Like how does
pull us
that?
over and
I was
shit.
raised in
Just to get our
Deadwood,
number.
Council Point.
Oh,
Oh,
that
so
is.
all the nigga places.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you know, so like I get along with people in the street. So when
Why
I
do
like
you
that's
have
why
such
I
a
can talk to
country
And you were
somebody.
grandma?
versatile though, so you didn't
Yeah.
stay to the city. You've been to the county as well.
When I'm responding to calls, I talk to people just like I'm talking to you right now.
Thank you.
That's how you gotta
And
be.
we
Not
respect
like
that.
not
Bitch
off
ass
the-
nigga,
'cause
shut
if,
up.
If I come to you like how some of these, I ain't gonna say.
Man.
Yeah, we already
If I come
know.
to you how some of these other officers come to you
It-
like
it
it's
just-
either
it always causes-
overly aggressive or
Yeah.
something like that, then I will
Especially
They
the
scary.
women.
Oh, I've had that
Especially the
before.
women.
I know where you coming from because I've been there before.
Exactly.
So be
I've
what
been
you say
locked
to the
up
ones that do overstep their
20 some
boundaries.
odd
That's,
times.
and I was gonna ask that,
So,
like, if you
What
ever
do you
got
say
into
to the
a
ones that do overstep their boundaries in front of you? even if they higher ranking.
What would you say?
Hey, I mean, you gotta check them. I mean, just because you high ranking, I tell everybody this. I ain't gonna let nobody talk to me crazy because I'm a man before an employee every day. So
Thank you.
all this blue shirt stuff go out the window.
Thank you.
This badge go out the window.
Fellas enjoying
I ain't
themselves.
got to disrespect you, but hey,
I'ma
we
let
gonna
you
have
know.
a conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna holler at you a little later on.
Yeah.
I come to the office and holler at you.
Right.
But we gonna have a conversation.
And that's what a lot of people fail to realize because, like, when I was doing security and armed security and all that, and then they wanted us to be marshals and all of that type of stuff, a couple of them went and did it. Like, my sister, her friend doing all that. But when you doing all of that and, you know, you got your gun on you and all that, and then being a female, they really try you. But people be like, how did you handle that, and how do you do stuff, or why do people be nice to you and say stuff? I say because it don't matter that I got a gun on my side. It don't matter that I'm here to do this. I'm still a person, and the people that I'm dealing with are people. So if you talk to people like they got some sins or whatever, even down to, I say, for instance, like Family Dollars, Walgreens, all of them, years ago, they had armed security officers. Because they did so much.
But then they
would
tried to
get
do
so
it
many
again.
fights. They would get into so many fights. They
Yeah.
would do so much stuff. And I got put in some of the hard places. Southside, Pine Line, Pagedale, all of those. And
don't think
people
it's
would
done worse
wonder
than
why
the
they
one
was
in West Florida,
they was never mean to me because
They
even when they
respected you.
did stuff that they weren't supposed to be doing or whatever, I talked to them like I had some sense, and I was all like, you know, and then I'm just that person like you got to put your shirt on. What the fuck you coming here? I ain't talking to no like that. I'm all like, oh, bro, I see you. Well, put your little muscles up until you go back outside. You know, stuff like that. And they laughed at me. They respect me. The kids. The kids.
So
Get your bitch ass out
Y'all be coming in here with put them butch ass feeling.
So
None
the
of
thing
that.
is that
Respect.
these young, you gotta respect them for one. And these young people want somebody they can relate to.
And
So
yeah.
they can't relate to that stuff we read and learned in the book.
Thank you.
But they can. But if you get on the same level
You a
with them,
person-
but
thank
just
you.
be a little bit above them,
Yeah.
kind of, put them in their
I'm
place.
still in
they gonna
authority.
respect you.
I'm
Damn
still in
right.
authority,
Yeah,
but I'm respecting you.
Yeah, I understand where you
They
at.
go
I
outside
understand
and
where
put.
you coming from.
I was like, bro, I see your muscles and all that. And, but you
Yeah.
know you can't come in here like
So
this.
I have a question, and I tend to put people in
that.
scenarios, and with you being an
Respectful.
officer, I definitely have to bring this.
You have to learn
this
how to
type of
deal with your
scenario up,
environment.
because we know
Okay,
things
wait,
like.
wait 1 second. I don't think everybody know, cause we talking to them, right? We asking them questions
Oh
and all
yeah,
that,
people
right?
don't know
right.
who you are. I
So,
apologize.
so tell us first who you are.
Let's introduce
right?
you again.
Yeah, let's. You know what I'm saying? Because we moved into
You gotta,
starting to
Yeah, we sure.
the interview
You gotta-
pretty much.
gotta
You know what I'm
know
saying?
anything.
And we
You gotta-
ain't even
nope,
do
you
the
don't have a
whole.
button for
I
that.
mean, just what the conversation do is just
You-
go.
It
Who
was
did
it
that?
was generic.
Okay, good.
It was awesome
But
and
you being the perfect person that you is, just have to recall it sometimes.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Mr. Martin, tell everybody who the fuck you is in this
All right,
world.
so I'm,
Goddamn me, shit, goddamn me,
Brandon the Boss Morning, professional boxer.
all day.
And I also work for St. Louis City Police Department in the 6th District.
Thank you.
Pay his
On the
ass
north
and his
side.
out.
Okay, yeah, but people don't know what
Where's
6th
Sixth
district is.
District?
What's
On the
6th?
north side, Walnut Park, Penrose.
shit.
ah, you in the hood.
Bro, I grew up at
You in the hood.
Hey.
hood.
You know what?
Just
But
ride
I-
by.
Hold on,
I grew up on Plover with my.
Yeah, Walnut Park.
It was the best.
Which block?
2 blocks from West Florissant.
I'm
So you
Lillian
grew
and
up
Beacon.
at,
It used to be a
Beacon and
I used
Lillian.
to always be on
48
Lorraine. My
4800
family
block.
on
yeah, it
Lorraine.
used to be a
yeah.
But
a
So
store
I
on the
was thinking
end.
about the goddamn, the what's called people making more money than y'all, and you putting your life on the line in places like how you ride around in. For this motherfucker get up and go to work and sit in a chair and make damn near $80,000.
He really offended by this.
He
He
hates
been
it.
talking about
It's-
this shit since he found
You
out.
know what?
Real
No.
fucking
It's
talk.
I
It's
get it.
crazy. It's crazy.
This is real talk.
So that's like without putting a lot of people without putting a lot of names and positions and all this stuff in there, but you got people that works for the department that's making $200 plus
Yeah.
$1,000 a year and
Yeah, what the fuck?
probably don't live in St. Louis or don't really know much about what's going on in St.
People
Louis.
cap
Then you
out
got-
and all kinds
Yeah,
of
look,
shit.
look. Then you got
Okay.
other jurisdictions like the county and all these other places that don't deal with even half
for the
the
stuff
amount
y'all
of crime
do.
that we deal with. And they get
Exactly.
paid
20 times
20
more than
20 or
y'all.
Oh
$30,000
shit,
more a
especially
year.
St. Louis County. St. Louis
But
County is
Peep
balling
this,
compared to
St. Louis City is still within the top 3 best departments as far as the
What?
amount of crime we get and the amount of crime that we solve. The
Like a
percentage
Yeah,
of
y'all,
crime.
Oh, wow.
y'all have a high.
In the world.
Yep, they do.
In the
In the
world.
world, in the
They
They
world,
don't
Craig.
pay
In the
us-
world, Craig.
pay us like it, but
That's fucked
We
up.
give
They
a
do.
fuck about her.
They
That's
do.
fucked
We
up.
give a fuck.
That's why they had their
And
first
St. Louis,
48.
when
you know what I'm saying? Because
St. Louis
they
County
solve
and all them
crime
had shootings,
quick.
they call us.
Is
They
that
come
right?
investigate. They call us to come
Cause
investigate.
y'all
They call us
is
to come
experienced.
Y'all got so much
Because-
more. It's so
Because
much.
we
They
deal with on a
experience.
daily basis. They
On a
might
daily
get.
basis.
We get
And
shooting
the
multiple shootings a day.
forensic, they have
Especially
the
in
top
summertime, so-
forensic.
That's what they say. Bringing the
Yeah,
special case
so-
squad.
They have the
County
they
and
have
all
a
these other
top
places,
forensic.
they might get a shooting maybe once every couple of months or something like that. So they don't even they sergeants and people in higher commands don't know too much.
Right.
So being in the city for 1 year is like being anywhere else for like
So
5
you
years.
are like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's like
So why they don't pay y'all like that down there?
Because
we
they
got
Missouri,
mayors that we have
St. Louis.
that say defund the police.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Miss
Yeah.
Jones, you motherfucker.
Look,
Did she
you
say
know,
defund?
And all these other people that's
Did she
ahead
say
of her.
defund the police?
Yeah, y'all ain't that you defund
I don't
the
know.
police?
I think the people say that.
Instagram, y'all
I
some
don't think
bitches,
she
man.
said it.
Get to talk
Well,
about
that's something
some
she
real shit.
agreed.
What y'all
Or something
fucking
she agreed to.
Oh,
Something
did
she
she?
rolled behind.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I just wanted to, okay, because I've heard that, but I just wanted to, hear that.
Everybody say they
Motherfucker.
defund the police until they
Real
need the
talk.
police.
I don't say
Y'all
defund
know
because
what-
all
the-
police
the-
ain't the
the-
same.
The people that
Not
be like,
everybody,
fuck the
but a
pigs
lot of
and all this,
people
they
say
the ones
that.
that call us the most.
Yeah,
I ain't know
of
that until
Of
I
course.
saw
Yeah.
the police
Of
officer.
course.
And then like, can you meet me at Walgreens? Can you meet me
They
here? 'Cause
need
I
you
don't
the
want nobody to
most.
know that I'm calling y'all.
Are you
Every
fucking
day,
for real,
every
bro?
day.
Of course.
I keep telling people I got several people in my family just police officers, and I grew up with all of that. And I be
had a
telling
bunch
them,
of friends
you'll
that's
be
police.
amazed by the people they deal with, the stuff they say and all that. And it's always the ones that's talking shit. Just like it's always the ones that why they doing this and why y'all don't make money and why y'all don't do this, because the shit goes on ballots. And my vote don't count, bitch. It's about voting.
It's
too.
more than just the
It's
ballot,
about
though.
voting too. It's
that
about voting too.
unions,
It's laws. It's
you
still
know what I'm
laws
saying,
and all of that
kind of
shit.
stuff. It's
And
not
it's still
really
It's a
up to
lot.
us to vote
It's
on
very-
different things
It's
like
still
that.
some stuff that's
It's,
got to
it's
do
through,
with
political.
it's through
it's very political.
It's through who they vote for to put in to vote for them.
they know.
It don't have
It's
nothing.
Who
still-
they pick.
still
Who they
voting.
choose,
You know what I'm saying?
who they
But
have
it's still
private
not
meetings
a
with and all
vote
these
for
back
how
room
we pay
meetings and
them.
shit.
Their pay is just like teachers. It's through unions and
And
votes
through the
on
motherfuckers
this
that
and
they
all
put
of
in.
that
That's some
bullshit.
bull-
And to the
Bullshit.
people they put in,
If I'm waking
and they
up,
vote for them people
and I'm going
too.
to
We
put my
vote for
ass
our
on the
people
line
that's
for a
in the
city
unions.
that probably
We
don't
vote
even
for the
give a fuck
union
about
We're
people.
not
We
in
vote
the
for the other
union.
thing.
Let's
This
use
is
it
not
out
our
now.
union.
80 grand. You
This
can't
is
give me
their
80
No,
union.
I said we vote for all of that stuff. We
You
still,
can't give me 80
people
grand,
still vote for
but
them
y'all
people.
give
They
these
don't.
motherfuckers that's coming to work and sitting in a chair 80 grand.
I'm in the
Fair.
Or
union.
get somebody from
You
out
know,
of
you know
town.
how St. Louis City keep officers? Because they allow us to make our own salary. So we can walk off. Put like this, we almost in a year, I'm about 40, almost 50 grand higher than what I make on the base
Like
pay.
a motherfucker.
So that's based off of, like, you got to be there though.
Yeah.
But like once you get to a certain point to where you know your job and this, that, and the other, it's kind of like going to work. It's like,
It's natural.
Yeah.
That's
It
what
ain't
my, that's what my
nothing.
people
Why
say.
can't you be a policeman?
My people
Right,
just
so
look
it's-
like
we
they
have
do.
our days,
You
yeah.
actually got to want to be a policeman.
And it's-
so that
and-
mean you
and it's,
accepting a pay
secondary.
raise. It's because it's just
But
thing.
but
That's
everybody
what you
ain't
wanna
doing
do.
it for
The
that. They're doing it for the
secondary,
money.
the
They think
secondary
that-
get you
Well,
paid.
yeah, I feel what
Oh,
you're
they
saying,
is.
but that's what you would
Tell
think,
them,
though.
because they don't know. I work with all
No,
of them.
so we got what
what's
you call
secondary do?
secondary, and
What's
that's-
secondary do?
They make big money.
Something like I work at the Enterprise Center. That's how I know all these concerts. And I get to meet all these people. I ain't working
Yeah,
Rod
amen.
Wave last night because I worked them last time, so I already met them. But they gonna pay you 70 to 100.
You make
I told you,
Nice.
$100 an hour.
Okay.
You making more money.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
times I done sat right here and told y'all
Okay.
that? I said they make big money. I used to do this shit. I stand right beside them. They make more than me. But when I did those private parties and all that
They
security
pay
and
more.
shit for Nelly and all of them, all of that, do you know how much money they paid the security companies? They would pay the security companies $100 and some a person. But the security companies only give us half, but the police officers got all of their money. I had friends that I went to school with was the cops that got me into all this shit.
Okay,
My
but that's
people make
far.
They
far
pay them
between.
way more
That's
money.
not- that's still-
They pay
that
them
still
secondary, pay
is-
them way more money.
That
But you
still
gotta be a
is
cop
not
to
a
get
lot
it.
of cops, and it's still far and few between.
say
They
secondary
still
get
don't
you
make
paid.
no money, but I'm saying they still don't make
Yeah.
enough
If I'm
money.
making $100 an
So,
hour,
They don't
but
never make enough
all
money.
of them don't do
They
that.
don't
And they
never
be
make
busting
enough
their
money.
ass.
They got the
This on
option,
their
but
personal
they
time,
need to
too.
pay us more on the base pay. But I
Yeah,
will
this
say
they
that I
personal
can
time.
walk.
That's
walk
that's
off with
their
6 figures.
personal. A lot. It's
say you walk out with 6 figures.
But you
already.
can't.
mean-
but you can't get the money unless you the cop. That's what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta wanna do
You
it.
gotta
so.
do the secondary to
Gotta
get
do
the, That's make you big
You gotta
money.
do the
But you
initial
can't.
job
But
to
you
get
right.
to
But
secondary.
you can't do the
And
secondary
that's on
get
that
the big
extra
money
time,
without being.
too.
And that's
Because you
still
still
that's
gotta
go to
overtime.
work. They don't
That's
pay
when
you
they
They don't pay you shit.
their regular money is
Don't pay you
nothing.
shit.
Anybody make more money when you work overtime, but this is we talking about
They
regularly
my friends always
normal.
make that money
They don't
look so
make
easy.
what they should
Ain't no
make.
fucking way.
Just like
a motherfucker
teachers,
going
just
to
like-
goddamn-
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't
Nobody-
make. I'm not saying they make enough money. I'm saying that's what they do.
But that's every job, though. You
And-
know
No,
that,
it's
though.
not.
Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not.
So if I come into work,
That's
and I
every
do-
job. That's every
every job. The man that owns the company not gonna do as much work as the workers
No,
that
sure
work
ain't.
under him.
No, that
So
ain't-
that's a chain of command. It's
Baby.
the same
This
thing.
man put his life
And
on
that's the same
fucking
thing,
line
sir.
To compared to a motherfucker just waking up and going to sit in the
Or
desk
compared to
and
the
trying
chief.
to write some fucking bills.
Or compared to the chief or somebody
Fair,
like that
fair.
that just come in
Sorry,
on the
fair.
ass end of
Hold
the
on.
shit.
Justify that
Fair,
shit.
fair.
It's
fuck
the
you.
same
Can't
thing,
justify
sir.
that shit. You can't
That's the way it
justify
go.
that
It's
shit.
not
you.
right.
I'm
It is,
sorry.
But it's the way it
almost
go.
on a daily basis.
Because,
We do be
okay,
outside and
so
people be
reason
shooting
why I'm
right
gonna
behind
say
us.
no.
Maybe
Fair.
That's
The
fucked
reason
up.
why I'm gonna say fuck you,
That's
okay? So
super
the
fucked
information
up.
security side of me, right?
Yeah.
The person that does make that kind of money and sit behind a desk.
No.
We still do more. Anybody
Of
can
course.
walk off of the street and become a cop, right?
No.
Yes, you
But they
can.
gotta
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
They gotta
18
pass certain
18
things.
years of age and what's the criteria?
They
You
gotta-
don't
they
got
gotta go
what
to
the fuck you
school,
gotta
they
pass.
gotta do-
They
Ain't got no
check and make
felonies,
sure you're
and
not
you can pass the
crazy
physical
and you
and
don't
the
have
business.
felonies. But
Nigga,
you have to not have
You know what
felonies
the criteria
in most
is?
places.
I mean, his
you
job.
know what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
his job is
Anybody
still
can
more-
become a cop.
You can go up there and try out for it, but goddamn it, you
Ain't
fucked
no
up, you
try
fucked
out.
up.
What you mean? Boy,
Ain't no
you
try out.
You gotta go to- you got-
They
gotta
do
go to
give you
school.
college courses and all that stuff, so you still got to sit down
So
and
you
read
tell
the
me
book
how you
and
interact.
listen
So
to
you
live.
gotta
But
be
if
sound
you're
mind
21 years
and body.
old and
Motherfucker
you
need
can
to know
pass
that
a
shit.
They don't
they
give
physical
courses
test and all
on
that
it.
type of
You know what
stuff,
I'm
then
saying?
yeah.
Dude.
You good.
Now,
And they
but
got no felonies.
normally
Right, that's
anybody
the part.
can go
You
and
gotta
become
make it
a
to the
cop.
18 with no
In
felonies.
a lot of other
That's
jobs,
probably
you
the
go
hardest
through a
part
lot of
right
motherfucking school and different shit like that to have training to do these other jobs. So therefore, yeah,
But you
you
ain't
make
putting your life on
motherfucking
the
more
line.
money.
He's
That
talking
ain't
putting your
our
life
fault
on the line.
that they not paying them.
No,
Don't
that's
say
your
that.
fault.
You know what I'm
That's why
saying?
I'm
Motherfuckers shouldn't
that's
do
why I'm
that.
saying, how the fuck
Now,
you can separate justify
that ain't right.
a motherfucker sitting at a desk compared to a man who putting his life on the line?
That
But we talking about a chain of
motherfucker
command,
did what
fam.
they
That's
needed
the way-
to
that's
do
the
way
to
the
get
job-
that
any
job
job
to
go.
make that amount.
It
It
ain't
ain't got
right,
nothing
but
to
that's
do
the
with
way
hating
life
on the
goes.
cop or
Jobs
no
is not
shit.
getting they self
Every
killed.
job has
Every
a
job
command.
got
Every
that.
cop don't get killed.
Is now everybody
Well,
getting shot.
they-
That shit is
anywhere.
it's
so-
not normal to
Dealing
get
with
killed
St.
as a
Louis,
cop.
Missouri.
That shit
You
is
get-
abnormal,
that man
right?
get up,
Tragic.
That man can go to work the next day and it's everything
ain't
is on.
even-
But we
But it's
know
still
that that's
abnormal
Order in the
to
court,
get killed
goddamn
as a cop.
Order in the
It
court.
is not a normal
Y'all trying
thing
sound
to
like y'all
get
trying to
killed as a
justify
cop.
these people
No,
making
we're
different
saying it's
$80,000
not right.
So I got-
to this man
Can we
who
let's
actually
switch
put
the
his life
subject
on
because
the
this is
line. That don't
obviously
make no
touchy.
sense.
Well,
So
you
this
know, I
might
don't
be
think
even
it's
more
right.
touchy, if that's a
It
word.
still is
It's not right.
abnormal for a cop to
Maybe I
die.
don't stay in the real world. Maybe I don't.
No, it's not right. But
No, I feel you. I
We
I
understand
definitely
live
what
on
you're
the
saying.
side of right. I don't give a
Just
fuck
like
about
I should be
this
making
fake
more
ass
money
shit.
too.
But
I'm with
business
you on
don't,
her
though.
killing me. I most
Business
definitely
don't.
should be making more money.
business does
I should
not
not
live on the
have
side
two
of
more
right.
other jobs with the job I
It's
do. I
fucked
should
up.
not have two other more jobs to
You
pay
need
my
to go
bills.
sit in one of
with
my
the shit I'm
sociology
doing.
classes.
Man, I
That'll
said
fuck your whole
doctors,
world up.
teachers, and policemen should get paid more than any motherfucker.
Man, we
in
live
the
in a
Doctors
fucked
do.
up capitalist
Doctors
ass
ain't
world,
ain't
so
lacking
it
for
does
no
not
damn
matter.
money.
Policemen and teachers should get paid more than anybody else in this fucking
You
They
know,
should,
Dennis-
but they don't.
Motherfuckers
They get paid
who
the
own
least,
their own
though.
companies and get paid.
You know,
Other
dentists
than that,
get
shit,
paid
nobody
more
make
than
more
doctors.
Hell
than
yeah,
dog.
dentists get paid
You
more
know,
than doctors.
dentists
Should
get
nobody-
paid more than doctors.
No, duh.
But they doctors, but they the dentists.
Hell.
The former
Lord.
doctor.
Okay, so let's switch the
Man, I'm
subject
just
because
saying.
they clearly.
Because you know,
look,
Phil get mad when y'all
my
don't pay the
mama-
doctors.
My
and
mama
the police.
had worked.
I
At
wish-
the
I wish
you get paid to get me
police
paid.
department for over 25 years, and then she left.
You in
And
front
she
of
was
the camera.
there
Who's
during
She
the
worked there for 25
Smooth.
years.
at the Justice Center.
Smooth.
At the police department downtown.
25
Yeah, so-
years, you know what she dealt with in 25
Yeah.
years?
And that's why. That's
All
why.
right, I'm about to end this live.
Oh
y'all.
yeah,
I got
absolutely.
1
So shout out
minute
to my
and
mama.
40
She
seconds.
actually watching now.
Like
I didn't
a
even know she was gonna be
motherfucker.
looking. Or my brother. No, that's my brother.
I forgot
But yes.
later.
So she was working there at the same
You out
time
of-
during Mike
My
Brown's
life
situation.
was for the end.
Or
Anyway.
his murder. So the way my friends and myself and my brother and my family reacted, she was so appalled because she was kind of stuck in the middle of blue and black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to know you as being a cop, how did that affect you now being a cop and actually moving forward?
So I wasn't a cop when that happened, but I know what you asking. So, but when I look at that, I look at like just like I was saying earlier. You a man, I'm a man before I'm a policeman or employee, whatever you want to call it. So what's right is right and what's wrong was wrong. So looking at a situation like that, like without getting too deep into it, like
Right.
I probably would have felt the same way that these other citizens felt. But my thing was I wouldn't have put myself in the situation of handling it the way that they handled it, as far as like going to burn up buildings and companies all in your community.
True.
Because y'all not doing nothing but hurting yourself. Because
Yes. Look at it now. Look at it
now y'all can't go to Walgreens
Yep.
or Walmart right here in y'all community. Now y'all got to come out here to where, you know,
Ask people about
Yep.
that
where
quick
the white
trip
people
before
they go to
they
their
go.
stuff.
Ask about
Absolutely.
that quick trip.
I grew
That's
up.
the only
I
thing,
grew up at
They
the Quick
rebuilt
Trip at
everything
first.
except for that.
What I'm talking about.
And
You
the
still gotta walk
McDonald's.
a country mile just to go to the store though.
And
But
you know what?
You do.
Their Quitcher was burnt down because initially they said that Mike Brown was coming from that Quitcher.
Right.
But
Yeah, he
come
came
to find out
from
he
the
was
other store.
across the street.
And
But
oh my
initially the motherfuckers who lived over there is not the ones
That's
who
what I'm
burnt the
saying.
shit
So
up.
now, y'all got to go across
You
the
gotta
water
walk a
to
fucking
go to the
billion
mall to
miles
go
to
where
go
you
to
want
the
to
And
store.
McDonald's
Okay.
ain't there no more.
But McDonald's didn't get tore down for that. They got
McDonald's.
tore down for that stuff.
They ain't
Like
finna
they
fuck
No,
with
building
they
but
now.
food
McDonald's left because after that shit.
McDonald's tore that McDonald's down and built a brand new one. That motherfucker was still there until they started building all this other stuff. And they said they tore
It's an
that down
urban
for
league over
that.
there.
Look.
Right.
And then all these
Thank
two
you.
stores
Right,
now,
so, but
they
that's
taking
where
it
it's
right
urban
now.
time.
I thought I was tripping.
No,
This
it
time,
is an
it's
urban
out
league
with the
there
old
now.
Eagles.
And that's why that's
It
tore
doesn't
down.
have to come down
That-
for something else to
I mean,
come up. And look what's
To a
right
certain
there,
extent,
an urban
but
league.
those in that neighborhood, I
Fuck
don't
a
know
quick
what
trip.
urban
Fuck
league
them
is.
people.
But that's the
Urban
point
league.
of
Fuck
it.
them
What's the
people.
urban league?
No,
But
the
the point
urban league
of
is
having, he said
it's
the
a
people,
boys and girls club.
He
It's
said-
an after
he
school
said that
program
people
up in
really
there.
used to help
They
the
help
community.
people
Boys and
read.
Girls
The
Club
urban
is
league.
over
I
there.
said it.
Well, that's
The
not
boys
good.
and
They
girls
probably helping
club.
you.
Have you
They
ever-
probably helping
The
you now.
Boys and Girls Club
I done grew up
have
around this shit. I'm from Killer. I've been around this shit my whole fucking life.
Okay.
Fuck
So-
the urban league.
what
the
happened?
Boys and Girls
Not
Club
shit.
that's over there.
They like
is
anybody else. They
awesome.
don't do shit.
They got
Yes, they
a
do.
media
Stop it.
section.
The
They got
urban
the
league
They don't
thing
do
is
as much as they
awesome.
can, but they
I
do
worked
it's
at
help.
tight.
urban league from
They
14
do
to
help.
like
Come on
18
now.
years old.
You said you worked there?
From like 14
I was
to
in that
what's
little
your-
school
what-
program.
what's your
I
take
work-
on
What
urban
you
league
talking
since
about?
this man-
They had
The
the
urban league
motherfucking
helps.
programs.
Wait a minute,
in
child. Let
the
them talk. Let them
urban
talk.
league
Let them
was
talk.
on Martin
Let them
Luther
talk.
King.
Let them
This
talk.
dude, this dude.
Fail. Let them talk.
He said he worked for Urban League for how long?
From 14 to like 18, 19 years old.
So what was your experience?
The urban league, they cool, they do what they do, but
Anybody
that still
else?
don't justify, just because that building right there in place of another building don't justify this company getting burned down.
Absolutely.
It does not.
Absolutely.
But my
But
thing
where
is,
was
is
one
like,
near there?
You said was
What
what?
other resources did they have like that
But I'm
around
saying,
that area?
Resources don't mean
None.
nothing if don't nobody
they
know
don't-
about it.
Right.
If y'all not if these kids not knowledgeable about what they
Because the
do,
parents don't. That's on the parents.
because the parents not knowledgeable
They don't know.
about it. So
I
it's
mean,
like,
thank you. It's
the times that
generational
we live
It's a
in
bullshit.
now,
building. What the
People don't
fuck is this
understand.
building? It's the
When
building
you
here. What the
busy
fuck
living
is
and
that?
trying to
Internet is
maintain
internet. They
and
want to
get
look
shit.
up. They want to
That's
look
what
up
it is.
fight videos.
You
They
ain't
want
got
to look
time
up
to
the
be
dumb
trying to-
shit.
They ain't
You
gonna
don't
look up
wanna
what the
fit-
urban league
and
is.
you can't force nobody to do that. That's
That's
on
true.
them. If the information is in your
They pay
face
your
and you
bills,
want to
they-
look up
they
whatever the
fix
fuck
your
you want to look up,
houses,
that's on you.
they do a lot
If
of
you
stuff.
don't want to
And they
look
got a
up
Boys and
where is
Girl
the
Club sitting
closest
right there for
place
your
that can
kids.
help me pay my bills, then who the fuck? Then why the fuck am I here?
So
Like-
I mean,
Man,
these
listen.
kids, I'm put like these
I don't
kids
know where I've
don't.
been living or how
These
I've been
kids
living,
don't know
but
to
some
look up
things
like
is
that because
I ain't
they
talking
don't know
about-
what it
you
is.
know,
I'm just saying.
you know,
I'm just
it's a
saying.
job
period.
to
I'm saying like this goes out to like our social media,
I'm trying to let
our
'em know.
news and all
I
that. So
post the shit.
if the news can
just posted.
All about urban
let
league.
you know that everybody didn't got shot, everybody didn't broke into a car, all this type of shit that's on the news.
That's all you gonna think.
They'll put that out there
Yeah.
Of course.
because they getting views off of it. But why won't
Yeah.
they just take a day and be like, all right, let me go. And
But
put
guess
out
what? It's people
something that's
like
gonna
me.
show
It's
resources.
people like her.
Right,
we
'cause
do.
for
We
real.
share that. So unfortunately, we not big like you say. We ain't shit.
But
And no,
the
I'm
fact
ready to
is
get motherfuckers on my life.
we do what we can. Like I
Right,
don't have
right,
kids,
right.
but I was
Y'all
I
gotta
was them
admit,
kids. So
right.
I
I ain't
share
gonna
the
stop,
information as much as I
those
can. I'm an
posts
Uber on
get
fucking
the
day.
least likes.
And I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's what I was just saying.
But don't those posts, because I just put a
Yeah.
post up where they can go to Forest Park,
Yep.
Merrimack, or Flow Valley, and and get their utilities paid, right?
Yeah. Yep.
One light.
That's what I'm saying.
But
They
don't nobody
see
want to
you-
admit that
but
they
they
got
see
problems.
That's fine.
I'm never
I
gonna
share the
stop
shit
sharing.
in
I never
multiple
stop
groups.
sharing
You know what I'm saying?
it.
You know,
Because
the
shit,
point is sharing it.
because
It
they
don't
don't
matter.
meet you
there,
bitch.
I don't have
But
to.
they'll
You don't have
But
to.
they'll
You're
see
not
you.
person.
It don't need
And
to
that's
Yeah,
all
I'm
it's
saying.
about.
And
That's
I'll
one
be the
person.
second, because I'll meet you there, bitch. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
Motherfucker, I
We
don't
all
just be posting
struggling
it
now.
for fun. You know what I'm
Urban
saying?
League stand. Ain't that something black? Ain't that some black
Yeah,
shit?
nigga.
You
What
know
you
what
talking
it
about
is. You
that
know
was
it's
what
a
was in
it's a Jewish person at the time.
Mango.
I'm only saying that to say this.
They had the children's
I'm only saying
program.
it to say this.
They just
Why
are.
the fuck is a white dude running it?
He's
Jewish, technically.
Yeah, he's definitely Jewish.
I mean, you know,
Hey,
He's
so that's
definitely
even
Jewish.
worse, huh?
I'm just.
Definitely Jewish.
They
bro.
been took over all that.
How about it was
What's
a
up,
white
bro?
bitch
been took
over the
over all that.
NAACP who
That's
pretended to be black?
I'm just gonna say the NAACP.
Fam.
Be some shit, nigga shit, and
Fam.
a fucking white dude
It's
running.
always
So why
like
black
that. Let me
version-
tell you
it's
about
black
the
versions of Urban League. I
NAACP.
mean, like,
They
there
had
are
a
black
white
versions of Urban
lady.
League,
I don't
so-
respect
Nah,
it.
we
Listen,
I don't respect it.
they had a
Fam.
white lady who tanned her skin and
That was
wore
horrible.
dreads and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Look,
she
he
said
act
she
like he
was
don't- look, he
black.
don't know.
And
He don't
said
even
she
know.
was
Look at him.
black.
Look at him. Look at him.
And we talked about that shit. He don't remember because he get high.
And
Knowing
so
shit,
her
bro.
parents,
Him talk about this shit forever. He just high.
so
So
fam,
he be
So
for
she
real when he
lived
hitting
this
up and
way.
down and
He'll,
shit.
he'll remember.
she lived this way for a long time, right? And so her
I know
parents,
it's
For
multiple
real.
resources in the city.
Are you
I know.
fucking for real shit?
There, you
I
know
swear to
about
God.
And she was
But
white
I'm
as
just
the
saying,
pure dripping
how the
snow.
fucking Urban League be nigga shit, but a white dude running it?
But there are
Shit.
black versions of Urban League. There, you just need to look
This
them
ain't no
up.
black version we got.
I mean,
I'm saying, oh my God, I'm saying
What
black.
is a
There
black
are black.
version
Okay,
not
so
black
it's-
versions. Not black versions.
So-
I'm
That's
saying
what
there
they
are
get,
there are places.
Thank you, Lalonda.
Let me rephrase that because y'all
Y'all
want to
got me
pick.
cracking
So
up.
what
what
is
I
it?
think the
There
Urban League
are
wasn't
resources
started
that are led by
for
men
black
or black
people.
If that's
It was
let me
started
rephrase it.
for
Okay.
low
For the
income
pickers.
people.
Okay, okay.
But black people have just seemed to fit into the economic range for the help that the Urban League provides.
You wanna break
So-
it down and tell me why a white dude running all that shit you talking about some nigga shit?
It
There
is,
ain't no nigga shit. That's community
not,
shit.
it's community
Right, like-
because it
Well,
helps
you ain't
just
gotta
as
put no-
many
They
Mexican,
gonna
white,
always find a way to get
and
paid.
It
black
ain't just
people.
black.
I mean, at the end
It
of the
helps
day, niggas gonna
the
get paid off
income
this.
level.
The Arabs getting paid off.
Everybody
niggas
gets
too.
paid off.
So
of us.
why the
except
fuck
for
does
us,
that-
duh.
but
Right.
hey,
Exactly.
niggas ain't
Right.
doing it. That's
Everybody
on
gets
them.
paid
I
off.
bet you a
Of.
big
No,
fan
it
of
ain't
open
no
up a
nigga.
Y'all know y'all
The
lose
thing
me on the
is-
nigga
Motherfuckers ain't
shit.
gonna patronize me.
Cause I'm not a
thing
nigga.
is-
Cause I'm a nigga.
I'm
and
not.
some motherfucker want to see a nigga get bigger than what he really is.
The money is not given.
Just like
to
some
us,
hating
bro.
ass fucking niggas. What? Real talk, B. I'm the biggest fucking Ku Klux Klan member. Sign me up. I hate niggas. Real fucking talk. I hate niggas. Hating motherfuckers. Straight up.
You ain't lying.
All right.
That's ignorant people.
I actually felt
It's
that.
real.
I
I felt that a
ignorant
little
people.
bit.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I felt
hey,
that.
Phil,
So when you
hey.
say that, what you mean by that? Because I understand
I
what you
felt
say.
it. I
I
felt
hate
it.
niggas.
No, what he's
I
saying
get
is like,
you.
look, I'm putting like this, like, say for instance, like if Beyonce comes to St. Louis, they gonna go pay a couple hundred,
Yeah.
couple $1,000 for a
Nigga.
ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beyonce already
Nigga.
big.
yeah.
Right.
When I'm
Yeah.
selling tickets to a fight,
Right,
can I get
they
some-
ain't fucking-
they all
Yeah.
in my inbox. Can I
Yeah.
get some? Oh, they
Oh,
don't
baby, we
buy.
know.
Yeah.
But can I get some free or can I get a discount?
Yeah,
This, that,
they
that.
always
Yeah.
want something.
And
For
I'm like,
sure.
bro, I'm trying to get up there too. So
Right.
why
Well,
can't
Jess,
y'all
you
help
should
me
know
get
this
up
more
there?
like
But y'all
me.
Oh yeah.
help somebody that's already up there.
and you
Y'all
not-
I
don't
definitely
know.
understand because I do comedy. It's the same
Of
So,
fucking thing.
yeah, oh
You
man,
just
you
gotta
already
keep it
up
pushing.
I
there.
definitely
I've learned
know.
to do that a
Two
long
fucks
time
about
ago.
you.
Y'all
I
don't
definitely
mind.
know.
Look, help somebody y'all
Fam.
know. Y'all
Like a
mind helping
motherfucker.
somebody get.
I ain't seen none of these motherfuckers at my play. I did 7 times,
Let me
32
tell you.
times. But I was at all they shit.
I have
There you
been.
go.
I even gave tickets away.
I
think I
have been
gave
putting
you. No, you didn't
content
win.
You ain't give me
Oh,
no
what's
ticket.
her face
the
won?
internet.
nobody
The,
give me
what's
right?
that girl name?
So
The
long.
crazy taser lady.
time.
Oh, yeah.
One
Under
of
my
my tickets I
name,
gave away.
that
I ain't get
only
no
thing
ticket,
you
but
can find under me is
He
Rich
is.
Montana, right?
Snugdy Butter said you were
Do
so
you
full
know
of anger.
when my page
Not
went
Snuggly
viral?
Butter.
That's my brother.
When
Snug-
A Ball and
Snug D
MJG
Oh,
and
Okay.
Pimp C came down
Yeah, bro,
here.
y'all just
You
tell
see,
the
you remember, fam?
He said he
full
just
of
tell the
When A
truth.
Ball and MJG and Pimp C came
Couple-
down here, I
couple
my
years
shit
ago.
went that pictures and shit I had,
Yes.
it went
Me and
viral.
you talked about that
Right?
shit, sis.
But I've been putting content out
So was.
so
Like a
motherfucking
motherfucker
long.
would.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
always on
That was
motherfucker.
the first thing with somebody else in St. Louis.
Like a motherfucker.
And even people who I forgot that they was even my
Since I
motherfucking
cut-
friend.
I even called
You
you
ain't
to
lying.
say, since you see the difference, this how fake
That
St.
just
Louis
mean
is,
keep going. That's all
Yeah,
it
I
means.
find
Just
out
keep
long
going.
time
You
ago.
cut it up with a motherfucker that somebody.
When y'all say
I
my
looked
shit
at
shared
that
50 million
shit.
times, it's me
That's
sharing
a
my
fake
shit.
ass
And
shit.
Like I
50
got a
million
lot of
shit.
more
Fake
people
ass shit,
when I
man.
interviewed Charleston White. I'm okay, Charleston White. All right.
Fake
Then
ass
when I
shit,
did the
bitch.
tow shit where the dudes towing everybody's car, I'm still suing this motherfucker right now.
Good.
Shit went viral.
Of course.
But that's okay. I see you watching. I know you're watching. So keep watching. I'm going to keep putting the content
That
out.
shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Doing what I do.
They always. I learned when I became
Yeah, I'ma
professional on
keep doing what I
Facebook.
do.
I learned motherfuckers just watch my shit.
Yeah,
it,
they
to
like to
y'all,
watch-
it look like ain't
watch
nobody
it.
watching
What it
it.
is.
On my end,
Yeah,
it's 500 people
it's
that don't look
watched.
at that shit. They
When
just
I
don't
became,
want
I'm
that.
like,
I'm
damn.
okay with that.
I
got
didn't
gang
even.
of
money.
I started looking at the analytics. I'm like,
funny to
damn,
me.
these motherfuckers crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Oh,
but
Yeah, I
it's
know that.
okay.
That's
It just
like
show you how much
my
hate you
last
got.
fight. Y'all seen that knockout?
Yeah, I did.
So that
I'm gonna
went
have to start
viral.
watching
Like
you.
Voice of People's sharing and everybody sharing. Actually, they actually showed it on Channel 5 News a couple days ago.
Oh, that's
so
what's up.
Congrats.
that got almost
Amen.
40-some thousand views overnight. But then, like I think 2 days later, I put up something about a missing kid, something like that.
Well, you ain't getting out one like this.
Nothing.
I got
That's
about 4 or
crazy.
5.
And that's
Wow.
crazy.
That's
See how-
sad,
crazy.
That's how
bro.
fucked
Wow.
up St. I've been saying this about St. Louis.
Now, what you
You
saying,
ain't-
I
that's
hate
why,
that
do
shit
you hear what I
too.
say? If you a
I hate
rapper in
that
St.
shit
Louis, if
too,
you ain't
man.
on, don't no motherfucker give a fuck about you.
Woo, baby.
A goddamn me, a Gucci man or somebody like that can come here and get way more love than a motherfucker. They get more love here than what Nelly and them do.
I know Jeezy do. I know Jeezy
Oh
do.
yeah, they love Jeezy.
Jeezy do.
I can't stand his black ass. Sit the fuck down.
Oh,
I know.
hey,
What he gotta do, Justin?
Hey, Pimp Juice, if you
Give
heard
me
what
some.
I just said,
Get his ass a
nigga,
towel and all
they
that.
give Gucci man more love than you and you from here.
They give Jeezy more
They
love.
love Jeezy.
It's Jeezy.
That too, Gucci
And you
too.
know why
Don't mute my
it's Jeezy?
shit.
Because
Man,
while we
what did you
talking
say they
about
muted my
Ferguson,
shit?
Ignorance is bliss. Fuck
the
it.
next
I went to the
day,
A-Rap store.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
what
I
I call
remember
it.
he was.
you remember the
That's
very
what I call
next
it.
day, Jeezy was here.
Like a motherfucker at the quick trip. He took the picture.
Nelly didn't come for days.
I said that shit out when he did that. I'm like, damn, Nelly cheating all y'all. Y'all let this nigga come from Atlanta and beat y'all here?
He was here before
Oh,
they
damn.
was. They look stupid.
Yeah, when shit go
They
on.
look stupid.
Pimp Juice, y'all, I don't know what to tell you.
They look stupid.
got
If
to
nothing
show
but
y'all-
for
I don't know
the
what to tell
fact that
y'all.
you claim St. Louis.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta
St.
support
Louis
it.
is a mecca. It's
You
a
got to
place
support
everybody
it.
fucking. It's
For
it's
nothing
centered
but
around for
that
everything.
reason.
Out of all this bullshit, I'm still not gonna
You
be
were
this faggot
supposed to
motherfucker.
be here,
'Cause I'm big fan.
take
I
your
ain't
little
going
pictures,
no
and
That's
then
how I
get
am.
the fuck out. Cause
Bye.
I would have ran, nigga.
Bye,
Ran!
nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I'm
well,
leaving. See
when
you.
when I get my blessing, I'm still gonna be right around this raggedy motherfucker.
I don't give a
love it.
fuck.
No,
I
okay.
love this motherfucker.
So let me
Bye.
clear
You
that
and
up.
a million
I-
other
I
I'm
would-
saying this motherfucker.
I
hear
would,
that all the time.
I would still be in St. Louis.
Yeah,
I
I hear
just would
that all
go
the time.
further out, just like the white folks.
I like to travel
That's
to
all.
those places. I don't like the weather, and I can't fucking breathe here. So fuck y'all. I'm out of here.
I got a little change right now, and you don't see me nowhere in the world.
I'm going somewhere. I don't give a fuck. I'm going with my little change.
I'm just saying. I can go any fucking world where I want to go, but don't no motherfucker see me because you know why? I like staying in the fucking basement
Bye.
all fucking
Bye, basement boy.
That's why y'all don't know shit.
Why you
Bye, basement boy.
basement boy?
Yeah, that's what his family. That's what.
I don't give a
Which
damn.
one of your daughters told me to call you that? His baby daughter told me to call. Basement boy.
My name would never come out of no motherfucking body miles around this
Bye,
motherfucker.
basement boy. I'm
Don't
leaving.
get too far.
Basement boy.
Don't give.
I'm leaving you for me, nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And her name is
Damn.
I'm leaving you for
Well,
me.
that makes sense then. It makes
I'm out of
sense.
this bitch.
Fair, ain't
That's
no wrong
good.
with it.
All of that shit.
Ain't no wrong with it.
That's why.
But that's your choice.
But I
There's
know
nothing
why
wrong
you
with that.
should
But
come
I'm
out
outta
the basement. So what's next week?
You can catch me November 23rd, Coslama Ballroom, fighting for a Midwest Cruiserweight title.
Okay.
So,
We got tight online.
oh yes, sir.
Who you going
Yes,
against?
sir.
We gotta go.
Dude named Demetrius Banks. He trained in Detroit at the Crunk Gym, famous Crunk Gym.
Oh,
That
okay.
don't mean shit.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
you
still
know,
be
you know what
there.
I'm
I love
saying?
that.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
I
it.
can get it like
Anybody and everybody can get
See,
it.
y'all, he don't
You
just
know,
got cuffs.
you
He
know
got
I'm
them
rolling
paws.
with you anyway.
You know, I do it all. You
Like a
know,
motherfucker,
I do it all. Family man,
Yeah.
policeman.
How old is your daughter now?
She'll be 3 in January
Growing up on
18th.
you. She growing up
January
on you.
She about
18th?
this tall.
Yeah,
Cause y'all tall.
Yeah.
She tall.
Man,
So,
man, B,
she
boy, you
is
came
so
a
So
long
they said,
way.
Costa
Oh,
Rica?
yeah.
She is so
Costa
pretty.
Ball,
You
bro.
came a
What
long
time
way.
and where they
Doors
can get
open up
your
at 6.
where they can find tickets?
You know what? I don't know the website right now, but I got tickets
It's on your
too,
page.
though.
Okay.
So you can get in
Say
contact
inbox
with
me.
So inbox me. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram,
Everywhere.
at Brandon the Boss Martin.
Da
Boss.
Boss.
D-A.
Da Boss.
So
D-A.
you need tickets, just hit me up. Just hit me up. Hit
If
me
you
up.
get pulled over
I'm going to be real.
by him and you be disrespectful, I'm going to smack shit out you. No face.
I'm so sick of y'all.
Smack shit out you, goddamn.
Da Boss. But
time is it?
it was something that we,
Well,
I
it's
think
almost
we always
what
asking.
time is it?
So you're not allowed to fight in the Guns and Hoses because you professional, right?
You know what? That's actually what got me into police, and I've been training them for like 10 years.
Are you
So
playing?
That's
They,
that's
so
literally
they
what
do
I
have they do
I-
have a pro league now. And they always do at least 3 pro fights. But
I'm talking about
they
the
went
charity one, though.
statewide. Yeah, this
B, they
so,
not
so
letting
they
you
went
in that guns
statewide
hoses.
trying to find
With
me
all
an
them
opponent, but won't nobody
soft
fight.
body
But then
Oh,
I don't blame them. Like I want to fight bad,
You
but I
ain't
don't
get-
blame them because
you
this is
ain't
something I
finna get
do
nobody fight you
on a
with
daily
guns and
basis,
hoses.
and this is something they only do maybe 2 or 3
Right.
months out the year.
Yeah.
Right. They're not professional.
Yeah,
you talking
that
about
wouldn't be
They doing
fair.
it for charity.
Yeah,
You doing it
right.
to whoop some
Hey.
ass.
You not finna get it over
You just want to win.
Yeah,
Because,
but
like,
You know it is what it is.
yeah, like my friend, I got somebody I grew up with, and they boxed in the military, and won all this shit. So I was like, you ain't gonna come out here and do no professional, no, cause
yeah.
when he tried to do some shit, motherfuckers didn't want to go up against him. I was like, bro, you got all
They
these.
be eating donuts and
this
doing
shit.
that type of shit. This body's soft and shit. Who the
They
fuck
be
trying
But,
to-
fucking
but I ain't gonna even lie,
They
you need
be
to help them
fucking
out,
a
bro.
lot.
The firefighters be
Police
whooping
fuck
your
a lot.
ass.
You know what? They did last year.
Having
That's
said,
the
let's
police
let's
normally win.
distill
They
this
won
moment.
last year.
Crazy part about it is I
Ask
trained
him.
some of the firefighters
What?
too, so.
But I feel like the
ask him.
firefighters, I feel like
Do
the
police fuck
firefighters
around?
are more in shape
Huh?
than y'all
Ask
because
him
the
what.
firefighters
Do
like
he
really
believe-
doing so the police
Yeah, they-
be chilling
you talking
most
about
of the
police?
time.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
I
they
feel
do
like
that.
they,
Do
you
I feel like
enjoy
they more,
horse?
yeah, I feel like
They
the
be out
firefighters
Police
are
are
more in
whores.
shape.
If you go to the
I know,
club
but
where a lot of
firefighters
police
have to
go
really,
Do
to,
you enjoy
You ain't no
like
fucking
boxing
comfortable.
more versus
Them
hoes,
training?
they have to put on my little
You said
I got
boxing.
friends
Every
that
Yeah,
time
boxing
I
versus
go,
training.
they're 132 to
Yeah,
Or
that's
1.
funny.
versus
the fun
training
part.
someone.
Yeah,
because they work
Because
so
Oh,
it's
you
said you
ain't
train
do-
some-
do,
it's women that are turned on by
Yeah.
that shit.
about what?
I
By
like I like a
police.
challenge. So rather
Oh.
that's what
They're
got me into
whores.
boxing. At one point
I
in
ain't
time, I was
talking
high
about
school,
that.
like number
I
4
ran
in
from
that.
all the
I
police
asked him-
officers.
Everything
Does
to
he?
the-
Does he?
Somebody for everybody.
I ran from
No,
every
it's
police
multiple
officer that ever
women.
tried to
I
talk to
was-
me.
though.
Yeah.
What the fuck you
Can I
talking?
see this?
We're not
shut
talking
up.
about how
Give me
I
that.
meet
This
you.
bitch still talking.
I gotta ask
You heard me?
What's good?
No.
Yeah, what's up?
I gotta
Grants,
ask-
though. Did y'all talk about that?
Let me
Which
ask
one?
you.
Regional Arts Commission grants.
Yeah, I found it online.
Nah, but
They
I
were
can
giving
get
them
one.
out.
They reviewing them now, 'cause
They
I'm
always give. I'll be sure.
So we're
definitely
talking
waiting
about
on
the
mine.
fact.
No, I asked him a question. I asked
Okay.
him, does he enjoy boxing more versus
Oh, yeah,
training
that's a good
someone?
Yeah, I prefer to box more because it's more challenging. I'm the type of person that like to be challenged. So if I'm not challenged, then like I'm not getting nothing up out of it. So I would prefer to box over actually training somebody. But with training somebody, I do get. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
What
that I'm
type of
helping the
challenges
next
have
person.
you ran
I
into?
wouldn't say that I'm challenged because it's like I'm doing that. All that's doing is helping me. That's helping me prepare. You know, mentally and physically. Because me holding missiles, somebody
Boxing most definitely is a mental. That's
or
a
getting
mental
into their
goddamn
head,
thing.
showing them like showing them
Solid.
video to study this, that. That's helping me.
Yeah.
I'm taking it in at the same time too. So that's still me putting time into my craft.
Like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
But like to answer your question, yeah, I would rather box than train any day because if I'm like when
You worried
we
about
get it's like it's like a rush, like you know, so like how y'all smoking.
That's your thing.
That's my high. Being in the ring.
You
is
heard
my
me?
high.
I love it.
So you know what
I
I'm
love
saying? That's
that
my
answer.
high.
I love that answer.
So like after a fight, I can't eat for 2 or 3 days.
I feel
I'm
you.
with you.
You still like you still
They
putting
talk shit
down
about
with
my
this shit.
bingo. That's like a rush.
You
I
know,
be good
is
lying.
sparring the best part
And
of
bingo.
the training
That's
for
my
you
rush.
then?
I actually hate sparring.
They live
Really?
rough.
Most fighters
bingo.
hate sparring.
Why? Because you can't go full on.
Nah, I don't know. I guess it's with me is because my sparring days I have to lay back on the rest of my training and stuff because I got to make sure with me having a full-time job
Look.
and then going straight into the gym or vice versa. I know I gotta kind of save or preserve the little energy that I got to spar.
Okay.
So that means all that hitting the heavy bags, running that I would normally do on a normal training day, I can't do that because I had to make sure I'm at least 70% when I go spar. So a lot of people do not like sparring. Then it's like just the thought of it, waking up like, oh, I got to go box today.
Yeah.
And actually, we go harder in sparring. In St. Louis, we go harder in sparring than we do in our fights.
Really? Cause y'all
Is that
crazy.
a St. Louis thing
Y'all
or?
crazy.
Because like when I was say for like I was born 2 days ago, I did 10 rounds, 3 different people. So it's like you got somebody in there for 3 rounds. By the time they get out, you got another fresh body coming in.
That's some wrestling
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
That's a whole.
Yeah,
they do that in
But
wrestling.
that prepare you for your
That's
fight.
what
You about
gets
to
Wow.
get to the
3
fight.
minutes.
You
That's
got
that
one-
stomach.
you got
That's
one
stomach.
cat in there for, you know what I'm saying,
Wow.
how long the fight lasts. So,
That's like
Okay.
yeah, that's,
That's
crazy.
3 minutes per person.
Woo.
3 minutes.
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Okay.
crazy.
3 minute rounds
Per person.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
3-minute rounds per person.
So that's
Oh my
30
God.
minutes.
10
And I only take a 30-second break in between rounds.
Damn.
No,
Fucking A.
So
I ain't ready. I ain't ready.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 2
What's up,
professions.
Jam? Carl?
Which is your favorite profession?
That's what I want to know.
Is it
Boxing.
being a police officer
Yeah,
or is
that's
it
what I wanna
boxing?
know. I bet I know the answer.
I think I know.
it's kind of hard to choose, but then that's like where I'm at right now in life. Where I'm at like right now in life, like I kind of love being a police officer.
Yes.
Just because I feel like I can help my community.
Make a difference.
That too.
And then they support me in boxing and all that type of stuff. So
And when you retire, they're gonna support your ass for the rest of your fucking life.
and then
It's a
it's
fraternity.
like me being a boxer is
fraternity.
what got me into that field. And growing up, I know I used to always say like I want to be a police officer, professional athlete, or fireman.
And you
I became 2 out of 3, and then but it's like one helped the other. So like me being a boxer,
Transition.
being a police officer, because for one I'm calm, patient.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it
And I can
mentally
deal with
got you
everybody.
ready for that shit.
On top of that, being in St. Louis, everybody already know who I am. So like being on, like whenever I respond to calls and stuff, most of them already know who I am. So they cool.
Yep.
Or either they be like, hey, let me talk to Brandon.
Let me
talk to Brandon. I know.
I need your DSN because I'm
even like I'm locked up. Look, I'm locked
Bless
up
you.
people.
Bless you.
I'm locked up people.
3 times is covered.
Wanted for homicide. This and
Okay.
the other.
Where's
they,
the test?
They sat there and told me, was like, I ain't even mad because the way you came to me, you know, so
Yes,
you still show
exactly
me
what I
respect.
said earlier.
And my thing is like I'm
They
show
know
you,
you fucked.
yeah, like you
right.
fucked up, but I'm still show you respect.
Yeah.
I don't know why you want to shot this
I ain't
person.
got nothing
don't know
to
why
do
you
with
I ain't got
that.
nothing to do with it. I'm just doing my job, and they understand that. That's most of them like, hey,
Treat
I know you
every
show me
human
respect.
being the way
Now,
you would want
what
to be
what
treated,
advice would
goddamn.
you give someone who wants to get into the field of boxing or becoming a cop? Because of course, with everything going on in the world right now.
I'll just tell them to follow your dreams and do what you want to do. Don't sit here and listen to what everybody else
Exactly.
says or do, because you know everybody fuck the pigs or boxing ain't shit right now or whatever the case may be. You got to go off of what makes you happy.
Yeah,
At
do
the end
you.
of the day, you can't. Yeah, do you?
What's
So,
gonna
you know what
take
I'm
care
saying?
of your motherfucking
Yeah,
family?
that look
I'm
at that
sorry.
too. So
That's what this shit is boiled down to. It's boiled down to what's gonna
that
take care
that's
of
the
you and
main
your family,
thing.
big.
That's the main thing.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But
That's
we definitely gotta get us in these fields as well, because we need people like you that's from where we from, that understand what we go through, to be in these fields, to be able to deal with the people
I
that,
put you on
That's
that.
in every-
that are out here committing these crimes, because there's a
100%.
reason for it.
It ain't
just, oh,
You know
I wake
what?
up today, I want to commit a crime.
Y'all know what got me into boxing though, for real though? Because I was younger in school. All I did was fought every weekend.
Right.
I told you, but I tell you, that nigga was.
Look,
that
hey, y'all, look. Am I lying? No, bro, I went to school
That's
with me.
usually how it go, though.
Hey,
Walls and tandies
what
full
you-
of them.
what you gotta say
Nigga,
about
when
it?
you told me
Be
the first
quiet,
time, I knew
Bro,
you
went to
was
school
doing
with
shit.
me.
Yo, walls and tandies full of them.
Brandon in a minute, so we got a lot of catching up.
Like a
Look,
you went to
he
school
grew up with me.
He ain't lying.
What,
So-
what tell, you
Where
got
you
some
go to
stories?
school at? McClure?
Review.
You went to Review?
Come on, don't
You got
disrespect
some
McClure.
Hold
Review.
on. I went to McClure, don't.
McClure
Now,
wasn't
Brandon.
Review,
Now,
though.
Brandon, you
McClure
ain't in the
wasn't
ring
Review.
now. I will come back at you. Now, don't
That shit
ever.
is such a
Don't
serious
ever
conversation.
disrespect.
Oh,
Now,
my
the
God.
comments now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You're going
they
too
doing
far.
they-
Go on, look.
My
I don't
kids
think
go to
it's that
Riverview,
serious,
so I
no
wasn't going to say
words.
nothing
It's
bad.
They
But
doing their
you,
damage to bring them back.
that's
What
line
were you about
crossing.
to
They
say?
doing their damage
Say
to
you-
bring
you
them
got
back.
Hey, McClure was top 3.
When I was in school, we was
No,
Back
back
then-
then, they school was winning all high
Review.
school
You talking about
championships.
Review,
They
then Hazelwood,
Yeah,
then I say
Hazelwood.
McClure.
But you're
I'm
younger than
goddamn
me.
county school.
You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 1995. So.
Oh, so yeah, hey.
He like,
Y'all
nigga,
goddamn
When was the last time? Look,
It was still hella white people in Riverview when I graduated.
definitely.
Y'all
When I
was
was
a
in
white
elementary school
school.
around that time,
That's
so
why
yeah.
that's so smart.
1995.
Oh, you old as a motherfucker.
Yes, I am.
You
And
said
I was a
sexy.
mama 2 times grown.
And
I
sexy.
lived my life at 95.
Help me.
I'm sorry, I'm blowing it back
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I
Brandon. I ain't
appreciate
mean.
What you say, Jess? What
But
say?
you know what I'm saying. You said
What you say, Jess?
McClure. I'm sorry.
We said order in the
I'm
court.
apologizing. 'Cause
That's such a St. Louis thing. I don't think they do that shit nowhere in the country. Where you from? What school you went to?
That's all you need to do is ask somebody what high school they
Right.
went
What
to.
school you go to?
He
Because
said he
say
went
the
to
wrong
school with
thing.
you.
it tells about
So
who the fuck you
what
are.
stories do you have?
I can tell you a Limelight story.
Limelight.
Yeah.
that's a club.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's the club.
Yeah. What
That's
happened
what
to
we did on
Limelight?
Wednesday.
You used to
went
be a
club on
party.
the
I know.
weekend.
I love
No, I
Limelight.
went
I'm in the Limelight.
You went to fight.
I'm in the Limelight, minding my business. And then all of a sudden I got stole off on because niggas thought I was somebody else. And then I got picked up in the full Nelson, big security guard, threw me out the door.
Who threw you out the door, bro?
I don't know.
You don't know the nigga you with?
No.
Oh,
Let's
man.
to him. Let's to
Listen.
him.
Look at my frame. I always been a little. So they was able to swoop me up and get me outside real quick. But I'm going to tell you this. When I got outside, lo and behold, guess who it is? Brandon and some other nigga, I don't even know who. And they said, there he is. And I just started running.
Wait. You hit him?
No.
Who hit you?
The one in trouble. That's
No, he was man, it was all a big misunderstanding.
Okay.
At the
They
end
thought
of
you
the
was
day,
somebody else.
basically. I don't know who the hell they was mad at. I don't know who the hell they was mad at. But it ended up
my
having to
interview
get, it's high school, so it had to get fixed weeks later at school.
My
During
volume
summer
on my
school, it
phone
got
went
fixed.
down.
It got all smoothed out. But me and Brandon, we've been cool ever since.
I'm
Shit.
hot.
The Limelight had kids there. What the fuck?
it was a kid
it was a kid
club.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
you
been
thinking
there.
about the Animal House.
Yeah, it
That's
was
what
the
they
Animal
used to
House
call
at
it.
first. So.
Animal House.
Baby, the Animal House was the best
went to a
thing that
concert.
ever happened.
sound
If
like
you
they
missed
fucking
the
niggas.
Animal House, you missed the shit.
Let me tell you
The
something.
Animal House was the best thing happened.
You never
And
know
my
who
cousin
I'm
was a
with. Let me
mullet
tell you
ankle police
something.
at the time. He
I
used to have to take us
cannot
home every week.
confirm
Oh, that's some county
that I
shit.
was at a
That's fine.
concert at that motherfucker, but I can't confirm.
Nah, Gina went to that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Gina older
We
than
missed
me.
it. We missed
Baby,
it.
the Animal House was the best thing
It sure
ever
was.
happened.
I hate
That
it.
you had the big pour
That
downstairs,
motherfucker used to be
and you had the
jumping, dog.
upstairs, and the
I hate
big
that
pour
bitch Animal
downstairs
House.
at
It was
12
like a
o'clock.
couple years before our
The white
time.
people
I
came
can't
in,
get
had
it.
live bands. If you like, you still can stay down there. That was the concert area. And then you go upstairs. When you go upstairs after that, it was just wall-to-wall partying and oh my God.
We
Oh
had
my God.
Kids had a lot to do.
Y'all
we
both
ain't
y'all
had-
just down on the
It was just
Yeah.
downstairs.
downstairs had chairs and shit.
Oh,
It had
88, 80, 87.
This one on 88.
I think all of us old as a motherfucker.
I graduated high school in 88. I went to a fucking Animal House before I was even in high school.
So maybe 84.
Yeah, this was in the early 80s.
Did they do coke in there? Because it sound like it.
Hey, they don't tell downstairs when the live bands came.
Oh, y'all can believe
All
that.
of
If
the
you
old,
attended the Animal House, you old.
all the old.
I ain't
I don't
never-
give a
I don't
fuck.
know.
I was better than half of y'all motherfuckers.
I
If
never
you
even
attended the Animal House, you
I
old.
attended Limelight. Well, at least I was in the car with my
And
brother
I'm most
driving
definitely in
around.
my 50s.
Because it was a couple years before me and your time.
That shit was the bomb, did
We
it?
was on the east side by the
All
time
my
I
older friends was going to
We
the
was
Animal
over there
House.
too.
I turned 16 in the terrace.
I never got to do shit but go stand.
Oh, shit.
In our time,
Shit
we
like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
we could
Oh,
go
yeah.
everywhere. I
Shit
turned
like
16
that.
in the terrace.
Yeah.
I was
Why you
at
think I'm
motherfucking
like-
club,
I ain't off the
casino, or
chain,
club
but
Bino when
you
it was
just
24/7.
found yourself.
And that was
Yeah,
years.
definitely. I had to.
You know what I'm saying? Emerald City.
City was all that shit was across the street.
Yeah,
boring
we
now.
was
I'm back-
in.
I'm
We
back-
was
I'm
young
back
as
on
a
my
motherfucker
foundation
in there.
now.
But see, you had to be really old to know about the Regal rooms and all of that shit. You had to
Yeah,
be
that's
really
all
old.
Eric ass talk about.
The Regal room.
The Regal room.
I ain't there. I probably wasn't even born.
You probably wasn't.
Not but
Regal room.
Even the
Nah,
shit on
he talk
Natural
about he used to
Bridge.
give comedy shows.
Even
I
the
never
thing on
went to
Natural
the
Bridge,
Regal
the
room. I never
Flamingo
did.
and all of them.
I
You
never
were-
Okay,
did
what
it
is it
was.
now? Is it just
I
like
think
a house?
it's nothing. I don't think.
It's a Vaco?
It's
nothing.
Clubs are gone.
It's
pretty
nothing.
Damn.
It's
I don't
nothing.
know.
Even all the good clubs over here are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just goes to show how much shit it
Hadley's
was for
is
kids to
something
do.
else, but Hadley's you
That's
kids
that
now.
motherfucker
See,
turned
when
five
I was
different
when it
names.
was
Yeah,
my
it's been
era,
15
I
years.
went
Boy,
to
why Super Fresh should
In
come back on
Cahoots.
Fallon Park again.
I was with the white people.
Why?
I was in
Some
In
Nah,
Cahoots.
see.
That's
I ain't
last
got
time
was
we
the
came
white
there.
people.
got
I
shot
don't know
up.
nothing about that
We was
shit.
in Cahoots.
I didn't get to do none of
It was
that.
amazing.
Yeah,
Did
we
you-
met.
Did you
we
ever
met
go to In Cahoots?
LL.
Or Or you was on
Yeah, I used to go.
I never got to
I
do
went to
none of
Cup
that
Town.
shit.
That wasn't my spot though.
Oh yeah, you knew
Why?
black
What
girl.
was that?
Like black girl.
Yeah, I think I did go.
Right.
But I didn't get to do
spot,
shit
though.
for
Yeah,
real.
damn right.
I didn't get to do
That's why
shit
all the
for
stars
real.
was coming
We
in
went
in
to
the
all
Blood
of that.
Superfest back then. Did you ever
The
go?
who?
And no, the
Blood Rock
arena.
Superfest.
All you had
I
to do
don't know
was
what
go
the fuck
to
that
the
is.
arena. Everything
Where's
was
that?
at the arena.
At O'Fallon Park used to be at.
Yeah,
Nigga,
don't Fallon Park.
look,
And
I
then
was
it
a
started being
nomad.
at
I'm a
Forest
Southside
Park.
Nah,
chick.
No, they was probably waiting for
And
your
then
time,
it started
though,
being
Jay.
at
It
Forest
sound like
Park.
it.
Y'all
Nigga,
hella
I was
funny.
87. I was when y'all was doing that
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
sucking
that's
titties
way
or some
before
shit. I
your
don't know what the
time,
fuck.
yeah.
You was with Jesus.
You
You was still an inch in your daddy pants. God damn.
No,
Curtis
hey,
Blow
Your
was
daddy
goddamn
was
retired by
still
the time
jerking
we
on
came
you,
around.
holding you in. Holding
No,
you in.
Phil.
that's when St. Louis used to be fun, man. That's when
Yeah.
front used to be open.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Go down
that
there,
front.
really.
See, I was
Another
St.
time
Louis
it
nice
was-
and Spruce
St.
was
Louis
my
was
area.
That was
fun
the-
with Brandon.
that
That's
was
when it
last
was
good
the head
time.
down. That's when it was starting to go down.
That's when
Yeah.
it came back.
That's when it was starting to go downhill.
Before Nelly, we had a time when they had closed us down from going to Forest Park.
Yeah.
They had closed us down from going to O'Fallon
O'Fallon
Park.
Park.
We
Oh.
couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah,
when
they had
Nelly
stopped that.
started selling and the Rams was winning
Winning.
and the Cardinals was
Yeah.
winning
And the
and the
Blues.
Pope
And the
came to
Blues
this
was winning,
bitch.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We took over
They
Everything was
opened that.
open.
They opened
And
that
it's
shit
been
up.
open
This
ever
was
since.
the best
It's been open
time
ever
to
since.
kick it in St.
St.
Louis.
Louis.
That's all this
ever.
motherfucker
That's
is
it.
a
It's been
kicking
open
time.
My
like
brother said
every
St. Louis is a
cent.
party city.
Only
That's
time
all
we
St.
shut
Louis
down-
is.
Only time we shut down
Goddamn
before we had
party
that
city.
motherfucking-
Can't
that
even do
pandemic
shit.
shit.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying the level of kicking it that we was able to
went to
do.
another level.
They don't have all of the clubs that we have
Nah,
anymore.
we don't
Also,
have
The
yeah.
kids
It ain't shit to
Yeah.
do over
Ain't no
Yeah.
teen clubs
So
like
now-
it was
Yeah,
when we
it
were
ain't.
kids.
They tried. No, they tried, and every time they try to do that
Yeah,
shit,
somebody getting killed.
exactly.
It's too
Like
dangerous.
you can't even do this shit no more.
Act a fool.
It
And
ain't
then they
even
went from that
the
to
amount
doing the
of
Airbnbs,
adult
and they
clubs.
fucked it up for
Oh,
adults.
they start killing people.
These
They-
parents wasn't
I'ma be
attending
honest
these
with y'all.
parties, and they
These
fucked
kids
it up for
today-
everybody.
These kids today, they terrible. But they weren't fucking with us in the 90s. They weren't fucking with no gang banging niggas still going around this motherfucker.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, cause all they
That was
doing now
different.
is shooting.
They was not fucking with what we had going on back in the
Shit, in the 80s they was fighting.
But even
I'm
the
sorry.
gang
It
banging
was
ass
worse back
niggas,
We had house
If
no.
you made it through the 90s, pat yourself on the back.
But
It
even
was
but
cold
house
in the
niggas
streets
was
back
doing
then.
that in the
Motherfuckers,
house.
right.
All this
But
killing
like-
kids, and old
All
people
that
and
shit
women,
was
that
not
wasn't
going
it.
on.
No.
Fail.
That's
Yeah,
why
No, that's
had
cold
morals.
in the
But
street,
you
yeah.
niggas
That's
wasn't
the difference
shooting
between
up
in and
the
out.
party.
That's different
It's
between
scary.
then and now.
We
And
respected that
scary as
they
shit.
wasn't shooting up the
We
party.
respected that
These
shit.
niggas
They
respect the
don't
were out
elders.
the
You respect
party.
the women,
And to me,
your
it's the
elders.
craziest shit. They
All
more
that.
interested
after
in
2 o'clock.
impressing another nigga
Like,
than the women.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and now
They
what
be
you
like,
see
man,
in clubs
fuck
now?
bitches.
Now you see
Say
the
it.
women dancing on women. You
as
don't
a
see
woman-
niggas dancing
as
on
a woman-
dudes.
Dudes
don't even
I
dance
have
at clubs
seen-
no more.
I have
No, they
seen
don't.
real gangsters, right?
Would you
A
please
vice
just say it?
lord and a gangster
Would you say it,
disciple
please?
that didn't fight because it was bitches in there to fuck.
That's
know
how
what
it's
I'm
supposed to
Well,
be.
these niggas be
That's
like, fuck
real
these bitches.
man
Different
shit.
though. That was back then though. You
These
gotta understand.
niggas ain't doing that.
Not at
They
all.
killing everybody.
Generation.
And
Not at
everybody but
all.
who they
This the
shooting
fuck
at.
these bitches
They killing up
generation.
everybody but who they was aiming for.
They really
Yeah.
shooting up the party. When
I
do
just
you
literally
stop
put that
the
in the text
party?
message.
That's fucked
Fucking
up.
idiot.
I don't know.
These niggas
It's
ain't the
just
person they
weird to
looking
me.
for.
It's just weird to
I'm
me.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Idiot.
My mama shouldn't have let me read them damn pimp books when I was.
Well,
a
as
kid.
we were
Yeah,
just
those
saying, that
motherfuckers are
people,
very
the problem is
educational,
these
though.
kids
Like,
didn't grow up
bullshit,
with
they give
morals,
you the game.
and
They don't
it's
have
all
nothing.
Understand
it
that
always
shit.
happens
No,
at
you
home.
don't.
Everything
You gotta
starts
deal
at
with
home.
this
Yeah.
He
You
working.
gotta
He
deal with
doing
this
his
shit.
part.
I say that.
And we
as a-
appreciate it. We
He
need
got
more
to deal with
niggas
the
like
fact that
him.
these motherfucking parents don't give a fuck about their own goddamn lives.
Yeah.
And people,
Yeah.
people
I was-
like you that get into police. It changes the
The
narrative.
perspective as well.
And for somebody who like my mama, she ain't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? She ain't give a fuck. She
Well,
from
that was
Kinlock.
like- yeah, that's a
They from
different
Kinlock.
mentality.
Their generation
Different mentality
didn't fuck
all day long.
because how the police came
Yeah, and
along
treated
and
them
Prince, we had
different
number
shit.
black police in Kinloch, baby.
I never could say that. And even when everything happened in Ferguson, I'm from Ferguson, right? So I was like, that was that cop. Because all of the years that we did all kind of shit on Dave.
You knew every motherfucker about
The police never kicked our door.
None.
They never fucked with us. I've never
the police
had
knew
a
you.
motherfucking
'Cause they
ticket
knew you
in
and your
Ferguson.
family.
They never abused us.
There you go.
We just knew the rules anyway because we black, and my mama was like, fuck white folks. Don't be in the car more than 3. You know what I'm saying? We just
Take your
did
hat
that
off.
anyway.
Take your hat off.
Most definitely had to take them hats off.
So when I
used to
see
go
different
right through
information and
Ferguson.
things about Ferguson online and shit, I always have to say something like, you never lived there.
Dirt like a motherfucker.
That was that one
One
nigga.
incident.
And I don't give a fuck what you say, bitches. That was on the other side of Ferguson.
Yes.
The real Ferguson, bitch.
It's on the other side.
It's
Goddamn,
on the
other
other
side.
motherfucking side,
Yes.
bitch, where I lived at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We took over Ferguson. Niggas took over
They
Ferguson.
Because Ferguson was the place that
Yeah,
all
Ferguson
the niggas
was
wanted
seriously
to move to
white.
back then.
And
Ferguson,
bougie.
If you lived in
Ferguson
Kinlock,
had
you wanted to live in Ferguson
after
or Berkeley.
dark rules
Back
for
in them days, this
niggas.
place was up.
Okay, they had
did.
the
You
lights
couldn't ride
out
through that
rules.
motherfucker
My
for real.
family is from both sides of my family is from Kinlock.
If you lived in Kinlock, you would wanted to live in
You
Ferguson
had
or
to,
Berkeley back
but
in the day.
no, before all of this shit, you had to be out of Ferguson before dark, or they was gonna
Yeah,
kill
'cause
your
the
ass.
police, goddamn,
They had
was
lights
damn
out
motherfuckers.
rules.
Yes.
Oh wow.
When Ferguson was
You
an
need
all white.
sundown rules.
Damn
sundown
right.
laws.
Ferguson was racist as a
God
motherfucker.
damn.
Damn right.
That's what they
Everybody
did.
from
Jenny's
Kinlock
was
had
like
to
a
get the
motherfucker.
fuck out of
You could
Ferguson,
not ride
Hey,
through
you know
Jenny's.
what?
or they was gonna kill your
At
ass. They
all.
killed a
At
lot
At
of them.
all.
Jenny's
You
became
knew not
that
to
too.
ride through Jenny's.
Because Jenny's was hard. Jenny's, you couldn't
know we
goddamn
didn't
be-
go through
You
It
couldn't
amazes
ride down.
me how I
You
look
couldn't make
now.
it past the second line
Me
before
too.
they was flagging
I be like,
motherfuckers.
We didn't
damn,
go
this
through
motherfucker
Jenny's.
look
Only
crazy.
time we was in Jenny's is when you on 70.
Well, you better not go through
And
Jenny's
you
back in the
in
day.
Okay,
Jenny's
for real.
for that
You better
little
not go
part
to
of
Jenny's
time
back
that
in
you
the day.
in Jenny's, going down 70. That was the only time I was ever on in Jenny's. Fuck Jenny's. Jenny's
That
would pull you
motherfucker-
over just
That
for
motherfucking
being
natural breed.
dark.
Where Gina stay at. Been flagging niggas for years.
What they
I
did
sat up at
to,
12 o'clock and
Where you
wait for
stay
you
at
to
on
come
that
get
Where?
motherfucker.
Girl, I
What
stayed
area?
Beverly Hills and Velvet
Yeah, I already
City.
knew what you
Velvet
was
City,
saying.
Beverly Hills.
I'm talking about
Where
every
they do
fucking
the,
night.
Beverly
They was
Hills.
putting the motherfucking sting
where
up
they
on
do that
motherfuckers, dog.
Wow.
the
Straight
sobriety
up.
check
Sobriety checks every fucking night.
at Avondale
Don't
and
go
Natural
down Natural
Bridge.
Bridge on no Saturday, no Friday, B. I'm sorry.
Then they started on Wednesday.
Better
Look,
not.
I had to
my
laugh.
mama,
How is it now?
They
don't
don't,
do
ain't
it
nobody
no
out there no
it
more.
became
Shit.
unconstitutional.
They don't got
That's
that.
when they
that's
Oh,
a
that's
Brown
what
County
they-
Brown.
Remember?
County Brown.
Remember, that's when they took down all of the lights and they
Well,
stopped
that's
doing
what a lawsuit-
it.
well,
It was
that's what a lawsuit
unconstitutional.
It's after
right?
2 o'clock.
Do that.
They
The
were
county-
impeding on our civil rights
Yeah.
by setting us up, just
Yeah.
like the
I don't
lights.
know what
They
But that's
said
where,
that the
but
lights-
that's
I
where,
didn't
that's
give a
where
fuck
all
what
the
they did. They got
lawsuits and
cussed
stuff
out every
come
time I
from.
drove through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that-
I know
and
one
that's
of the
why
worst
County
spots
Brown.
was for me driving through growing up.
Where?
St. Ann.
Oh,
St. Ann's still the worst
St.
spot.
Ann and pulled me up out
Look,
there.
St.
But
Ann's
you know what? I
still
found out
fucking-
doing
Jimmy,
that.
he
Mike
just
Brown.
made me
Wait a minute,
scared.
y'all. Wait a minute. Let him tell his
Doing
side.
that Mike Brown, I know y'all probably found out too, but that's like the biggest community of the KKK clan.
Yeah.
St. Ann. I ain't know that until then.
Yeah, they
Charlotte. So
They
let
got
me,
black
let me
people
share
too, though.
some
I ain't know
more.
that until
Let
then.
me share some more shit with y'all.
Yeah.
Google.
They been fucked up.
I ain't give a
Google.
$13.
It's a
$27.
lawsuit.
Google.
It's a
I ain't give a
lawsuit.
$27.
I'm gonna Google it and tell y'all, but it's a lawsuit that's against St. Ann Police Department and St. Ann. If you were harassed and
they got a class
I got
action, they got a
$27.
class action suit.
I got
That
one.
nigga got
Me and my husband got one
$27.
for the
You got
county. We
27?
said-
I got
But we got
$27.
fucked with in the county before,
That's
so
fucked up.
we already part of that motherfucker.
That's fucked up.
And I think that was for first.
But what they
You
did to
harassed
me.
so fucking much that you had to pay me some money.
But nah, what they did to me
It
was
came
totally
from Mike
illegal.
Brown.
People.
I'm telling you, y'all, I had so many warrants because my original warrant came from me driving the night before I turned 16, right? So I'm driving. I get pulled over because my exhaust was loud. Fuck y'all, I had a car at motherfucking 15. I don't give a fuck if the exhaust was loud or not. I was driving it. But we was going over to the terrace so I could turn 16 in the terrace on the east side. So we get pulled over by Country Club Hills, right? So I get this ticket, right? But I can't tell my mom I got no motherfucking ticket because that was the rule in getting the motherfucking car when I was 15. This bitch don't get no motherfucking tickets. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I have this ticket. So any ticket that I have after that, anything that I have,
It's gonna be a suspended driver while suspended.
I
and shit.
I
That
don't
happened to
even.
me.
So I had hella tickets. When Mike Brown died, the people investigated that. Country Club Hills had that motherfucking ticket on me for 20
And Bonita Park was
Boy, they
doing
wanted
that
their
too.
money, that damn baby.
No, Bonita Park was doing that too and holding people.
They were holding people.
They held. I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't get nothing.
Driving while suspended.
Bonita Park started going in the
Driving while
driveway, taking your
suspended.
car.
That's a felony.
And first of all,
They were also
and first
holding
of all,
people in the cell
when they talked to me after Mike Brown and they started investigating, when they contacted me, they told me, first of all, you was 15 years old. They were supposed to call your mama.
And they didn't even call.
Right.
They wanted that money.
They weren't supposed to give you no ticket that you were responsible for coming to court at 15. I'm like, oh yeah, I never even thought
Yeah,
about
they do all kind of crazy
Girl,
shit.
I
I ain't gonna even talk about
So I literally got
handful of
warned
shit.
and
Yeah,
didn't
the
never
things
got
me and
my
police
license
have
straight
talked
and all
about.
of this shit because I was cute and he wanted to do me a favor.
Oh, yeah, that's what they was doing. That's what they was on.
Yeah,
That's-
I know
that's
what,
how a
before
lot of
we-
them get in
Before we get
trouble.
off this situation, like 2 years ago, I was at a wedding in St. Anne. So police ran in the wedding, was like, hey, whoever got a white Durango outside, it just got broken to. So I comes outside, sure enough, that's my white Durango. So both drive side windows was broke, right? So
That sound like
I wouldn't have called the police because I know the police ain't finna do nothing but write a report for property damage, whatever
Right.
case may be. So, but they was the ones that seen it. So, all right, I'm like, all right, well, since you're here, go on, just write a report out so I can send it to the insurance company. Normally, I wouldn't call you, but since you're here, go on, write it up. And he's like, no, we're not gonna write up no report because I was like, why not? They're like, well, broken window on the car is not consistent with a car break-in.
What the
What?
fuck is it then?
I'm like, shit. So how do they normally break into a car?
What?
Under the hood.
And he was like, oh, well, I don't know, but the broken window's not consistent to a car break-in. So I let him talk for about 5 minutes. So then I pulled my badge out. They're like, oh, well, you
Right.
got ID on so I get your information. Oh, now
Oh,
it's
yeah.
now
That's
it's
what I'm
this.
saying.
police see-
But you know what? But you
That's
know
a-
what?
that's
He
sad,
did.
though.
Did you
He
report him?
It was one of us.
And it do
They're
be
the
us.
worst.
It
They're the
do
worst.
be us.
You know what?
No.
And hold up.
Real
Let me
talk.
let everybody talk. So let me tell
I
y'all.
had to show you my badge.
That shit crazy.
That's
Show me
fuck-
love.
Yeah, but they don't. But I'm saying, let me tell you, like he said, I'm telling y'all my whole story. How and they literally stripped me out of my clothes and everything. My grandson was just born, but y'all, you know, when my grandson was born, he was premature or whatever. So the day that his mom them was able to bring him home, they stayed in St. Anne up there. I can't remember what that street is, but you know where that bank is and that where them apartments at the back where they had all the issues there. You go all the way down the hill. And she stayed there. They picked the baby up. Just picked the baby up. They turned the corner. They turned the corner and they had somebody pulled over. They stopped them because they said it was something about they brake light. They took her to jail. Her brother, all of them had tickets. They took all of them to jail, even with her saying, I'm literally taking my baby home
They didn't
with
get
no
to
milk.
From
him.
the
and
hospital.
They put them in jail.
That's crazy.
I went over there because my son was there. The baby didn't have no milk. I went to go get the milk from Walmart. I came back up, just had that work, came back up, went down there, dropped the milk off, came back sitting on the corner. You can only go left or right.
Yeah, that's what.
Police can't pull. They had pulled somebody over before I came. I'm like, damn, they steady pulling people over. I'm like, I'm good. I don't got no problems. Went down there, came back. I'm at the light. He pulled up behind me. I'm like, I'm good. I got my blinker on. But I'm like, it really don't matter because
Right.
you can only go left or right. I'm in the left-hand lane. Soon as I pulled out and hit the corner, they threw the lights on. I'm like, what the fuck going on? You didn't have your blinker on.
Harassment.
My
That's
blinker,
harassing.
I was like, it's working. It was working in the inside, but it wasn't working on the outside. But still, I could only go left or right, and I'm in the left-hand lane. They came. He was all like, you got your insurance and shit? I'm like, yeah. I give it to him, driver's license. He was like, what's wrong with your license? I was like, nothing. He was like, step out the car. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, I get out the car. He like,
I hate when they say
something
that
wrong with
shit.
your license. Your insurance ain't no good either because your license expired. Expired. Do you know? I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't know that because I had just I was living in Illinois. But my car was still registered in Illinois. I was over here, so I didn't, I didn't get my paperwork or whatever,
just
so I
looking
didn't even
for some
know.
shit.
Yeah, but still, they literally locked me up and towed my car for expired driver's license. Everybody like, the other man pulled up, which was a white man. He was like, what is he doing? I was like, why is they taking me to jail? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, why you just didn't write me a ticket? My license ain't suspended or nothing. I'm like, why? The man had my car towed and locked me up. And they took me there. They took all of my clothes. They fingerprinted me on the computer.
What?
Because
What? Black.
what
That's
the
a crime.
federal government
Took
says they
all
were
of
in
my-
on it with the tow
and the
company.
I
police
think
officer
it's
came and
horrible
I got
for
some
us.
shit
Because
like
I
that.
got-
Yeah, I got a
my
situation
own
like that,
and
too.
the fucked
I'm
up part
telling
about
you,
it, they don't
in
know
on
that
it with
my
the
mama
tow
worked there.
companies and shit.
And I'm like, what's your
Oh yeah, I had to
DMN?
pay $100
Like,
just for them to
when
release
I
my
say that,
papers to go to
I had
the
a
tow yard.
situation like that, but I called
telling
and
you.
turned the fires on this cop down in the city for that.
400.
I make calls. I write letters.
Hey, I did all of
email
that, and the
motherfuckers. I
judge,
be
you know
like,
what the
don't
judge
fuck
said?
with me
You
because
fight
That
the
was
white
wrong.
race.
Let me see if I can get you some of your money back.
The lady down there was like, this motherfucker does
Because other
this.
people
I had to
won't.
get bonded out of jail.
No, they locked me up for some stupid
What?
shit.
They did that to
Told
Reggie.
my car
$300.
for some
Reggie
stupid
was
shit, and I
Ubering
called
out
to
in
turn the
fucking
fires
St.
on
Charles,
his ass.
and we had it
I'm
was an
talking
old ass
so
ticket
crazy
that he
to
had
that
that he
cop,
paid
though. That
his
was crazy.
lawyer. He
Same
paid the
ass.
lawyer everything, and when he went out there, the cops pulled him over, and I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, "Are you good?" He like, "Yeah." They being all nice to him and shit. I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, cool, great." So I keep on Ubering and shit. I'm going.
I hate when they
Then
say
next
that,
thing
but
he
you
called,
know
he like,
fuck.
"Baby, they locking me up." I said, "What the fuck they locking you up for?" They were like, "I
they
got a
want
warrant."
to.
I said, "There's no way. Your lawyer took care of that. There is no reason why that should be in there."
That lawyer ain't take care of
He
shit.
took. He called his lawyer, but next thing I know, so I ain't never been all the way out there. I think it was further out than St. Charles. It was like out in Bumfuck, Econoville or some shit. So I had to Google where the office, where the police department was, and
That's what
I'm,
these people
I'm,
do.
I'm nervous because
Carville in the back of
I ain't
St.
never
You
had
wanna
to do
go
no
out
shit
there
like
and get
this.
arrested
Okay.
too,
Yeah, you
shit.
know, and I'm like, okay,
I'm
so
finna go though, y'all. It's
I walk in there and I'm like,
It's just
nobody's helping me. I don't know where to go. Ain't no sign telling who I should talk to. Blah blah blah.
Me too.
They done. Next thing I know, this man is in a fucking jumpsuit.
Shit, I was in one.
Why is he in a fucking jumpsuit? Why is my
trying to
husband
get
in a
the
fucking
coins.
jumpsuit?
I told y'all that's what they do.
His lawyer came
That's
up
the
there.
intimidation.
Like,
No, they took all
what
my
the
clothes and
fuck?
put me in a cell with 3 other bitches, and they was pulling honey buns out they motherfucking.
When I got arrested, it was
Pillowcase.
wanted. I mean, I had hella
My
ones.
Soundwave, the
I
one
ain't
they
gonna
had
lie.
3
That's traumatizing.
I was just
It
gonna
was
say
traumatizing
that
for
shit
me
is
as his
mentally
wife,
fucked
like-
up. It fucks you up, though.
Bitch, they took all of my clothes.
Hey,
I was in a
I'm
jumpsuit.
gonna tell y'all
I
what
don't
they
know.
told me growing up.
They was pulling honey
Don't
buns
be
out of
crying.
they
If you
What
can't,
crime,
you
nigga? I had an
can't.
expired driver's
Sam,
license.
listen to what I was telling my mama. I was
Expired.
like, Mama,
This
my mama
motherfucker
told me
right
something.
here is
crazy.
What's your ATM number so I can go get that money? I said, I wish you would go get that money. Woman, I got more time than money. I'm finna sit here. You got me
No,
messed up.
fuck.
You
My
did.
mom and daddy had 3 more seconds before I fell
I
out of that
wish
bitch.
I would
I
have.
had a,
Then I was on the
cop.
hot bump.
No,
Bitch,
I had a
ain't
cop
climbing up
pull
there.
me over, and I was on my way to
orange
Chrysler
jumpsuit.
for my orientation or whatever, and I was kind of rushing a
How
little
dare
bit.
they pull you over?
And they pulled me over, and dude was like a white cop right there. And what is that when you come out 70? I guess Florissant.
It's Florissant, okay.
Yeah, Florissant. And he was like,
Oh, yeah,
I
they
said,
they
can I
wasn't
please
shit.
go? Like, I'm sorry I was rushing. I'm trying to get to Chrysler. So he was like, do you got some money?
Real.
My right-handed guy, he was like, how much money you got? I was like, what? And
Ah.
I played dumb and shit. I was like, what? How much money I got? I don't know. Like, $30, $20. He was like, just go ahead and go.
Oh, you ain't
Like,
got enough.
he wanted me to pay him to let me the fuck go.
Wow.
Like,
You said it was
it's
so
been
bad.
so many different incidents.
I
man.
got
That's what I said about the
Sex,
hoes.
they didn't ask
Yeah,
me
I used to
for
get
sex,
pulled over by cops that want my number, nigga.
All
Okay,
type of
here.
shit.
I hope he don't
All
call.
type of
I hope he
shit,
don't
I
call me so
swear.
I pull
Y'all
out.
feeling it.
It's
Y'all
just
feeling it.
crazy.
Yeah, but y'all feeling realize they human beings.
Fuck
don't
that.
give
No,
a
I
fuck.
got pulled over by a
That's
white
you,
cop.
your
I
authority.
was out in like
Sam,
past
Sam, I
St.
done
Charles.
had a preacher make a move. I ain't mad at them.
My inbox
My
right now.
light was out. One of my lights were out.
Let me ask
But
you
all my
this,
other
guys.
lights were
I
out.
ain't mad
And he
at
gonna
them.
walk to the front of my
They-
car
you
and
is
hit
who
the
you
motherfucker.
is.
Something.
He was
You
like,
know, if you
just
could just
go
tap
ahead
it,
and go.
it can make
Yeah.
Like,
everything
that's
about
crazy.
That's some
my
shit,
my
though.
license
That's
is
some
great.
shit.
My insurance is right. Why are you pulling me over? Because you're like, no, that makes no sense. Then why are you touching my property? Because he walked in front of my car and smacked the fucking light. Maybe sometimes you gotta tap it and it'll come on. But it was just one light. I wasn't speeding. There was
And I
no
had
reason for
motherfuckers
you to
play
pull
good
me
cop,
over.
bad
I was
cop.
well
The
under
one
the.
cop was super
Or
nice.
on some
other shit. He wanted to
And
see what the fuck I
Jennings.
was.
In Jennings, I had that. In Jennings, I had this
You didn't want to
cool
get pulled
ass
over in
chick.
Jenny's. They was raping all
And
the
this
women in the
and this
basement.
mean
I
ass
bet they
dude,
were. They
were.
and I just shut up because you know what I'm saying. I know my mouth slick, so you know what I'm saying. And at this time, everything was right. Nigga, suck my. I start some shit, so I just sat there. After they said something or whatever, I was like, you know, they checked everything and everything was cool. I was like, all right, You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna cuss his motherfucking ass out, nigga. What you mean?
What was that little
What are you
jurisdiction after
doing?
Skate
And
King
all of this kind of shit. It ain't your
between-
business what I'm doing
Is
at
that
3 in the
Hell,
morning.
I mean,
And I'm
how many
delivering food, bitch.
No, after Skate King.
No, like you go past past
I
Hillsdale.
just-
Hillsdale.
Yeah, that's here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hillsdale.
Hold on,
with the little police department on the left side of the
Yeah,
street.
Yeah.
yeah,
My
Hillsdale.
mom used to work there.
Them motherfuckers too.
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
story
Oh, yeah.
about them too.
Oh yeah, they
Like, it's
used to be
just
foul as
like-
fuck. But they cool now because the
They
sheriff.
don't even know. They
The
Oliver
sheriff
Vet
that was
used to
down
be
at the
going
courthouse.
to
He over there
going
now.
to
So
Saints
you know
was
he had
scary.
got fired.
Olivet used to
Not
be.
Hillsdale then. No, I know where Hillsdale. That's on St. Louis Avenue, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you get to Skate King and it's the gas station, then you go through that little
That's
that
Pine
little
Line.
area right there.
Pine
Is
Line,
it,
yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
it
like
is.
Veldeville? It's
It's
Village.
Velda Village.
It's
Yeah,
Velda Village.
it's Velda Village.
Boy,
uh-huh.
you better not go 2
Them
miles over the
you
speed
show
limit.
the fuck
Yeah.
that
I
night.
mean,
You better not
You
go
better
there.
creep.
I forgot about goddamn me, Lucas Hunt going through that right there. That's one of the worst places in the
That's
world.
where I
Right
live.
there.
No
That's why I grew up at. I always lived
No
over.
fake
The
ass
whole
horrible.
thing used to be
Oh,
called Vella
going up-
Village.
going
Now it's
up
called
Lucas-
Vella City
Going up
and
Lucas
Vella
and
Village
Hunt,
and Pine
going towards
Paisley.
going by the cemetery.
Yeah.
Right there. I hate them
That's
motherfuckers.
Vella City.
I hate them
It used to
motherfuckers.
be all of that. Used to be Vella Village. I've been.
Now all that
Yeah.
shit get on.
I don't know. The worst, my
Nah,
my
ain't no
worst
police.
This shit
like
get
police
on.
department is always gonna be Oberlin for me because the way they did my cousin Jarvis Murphy, look him up, because the night that the shit happened to him, I was on the phone with him because he was going to get Popeyes for us. We was helping move the shit because I was dating his cousin at the time, but it's a long story. But
What did they do?
so he got pulled over by a female white officer. Because
That
apparently
worse.
his plate wasn't on his car; it was
Nah, them
in the
black
car, in the
bitches.
window. And I'm on the phone with him. This time I had a flip phone, and I always recorded my calls. I don't know why. And so I could hear her. She told him that his plate wasn't on the car; it was in the car, and he refused to sign the ticket. And she was like, "Well, if you don't sign the ticket, you're gonna go to jail." She already called for backup.
Right.
So when she said that, he was like, "Well, can I have a pen, please, ma'am?" He kept asking her. He asked her multiple times. She was like, "No, I gave you multiple times. You're going to jail." Blah blah
Right.
blah.
Being a
So
bitch.
me being a city girl, I don't know shit about that police department or anything like that. So I was at the time staying with my boyfriend and his mama, and she was asleep in the other room.
My shit on.
And so when I asked him, I was like, "What's she doing?" He was like, "She finna lock me up or whatever." So I called his baby mama, let her know where he was. He was right off of is that St. Charles Rock Road?
Yeah.
Near the Popeyes.
Horrible.
Yeah. So it's fucked up. So I let her know what was going on, and I couldn't understand why she was so nervous. She was like, "I'm going over there now," and she had the kids in the car with her. So when the lady, I heard her open his door, and she made him walk to the back of the car. And when he was walking to the back of the car, she tased him. And when she tased him, it made a noise on my phone. It was like, like you
Right.
could.
Your phone
Yeah.
was electrocuted.
Yes.
man.
And when she tased him, I heard the phone fall, and then you just hear all this weird commotion, and then it was like, I'm like, hello, 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 and then somebody picked up the phone and hung it up.
Wow.
So next thing I know, I ran into the other room and I let my boyfriend mama know, like, what just happened. And I ain't never seen her move so fucking fast. Like, she threw on her sweatpants and was like, "You go to where he was, and I'm going to that police department." I said, "Okay, bet." So when I was headed there to where he was, she made it to the police department and she was sitting there, but I got a call from the baby mama. When she got there, they had all his doors open. And she walked up to her. She was like, "Where's Jarvis Murphy? Where the fuck is Jarvis Murphy at?" And they kept telling her, "Get in your car." She was like, "Where's my fiance? He was in your custody. You need to go to DePaul Hospital." "What you mean?" So somehow he got hit by a car. And I'm pretty
Damn.
sure it was one of their cars, but we still don't know who did what.
That's crazy.
So when he got, and this why I don't fuck with DePaul Hospital, because I feel like they're in cahoots. Because when they took him there, they wouldn't let his mama or his baby mama get back there. Like, the police would refuse, and he was asking for them. And so when she finally got back there after the police left, he said, "That bitch tased me for no reason. I asked her for a pen." And so he had a what's the fracture when the bones stick out the leg.
Shit, that motherfucker broke.
Yeah,
Shit,
that's he
the
had to
fuck?
go into surgery.
She probably did all that and then was scared.
Yeah. He went into
Yeah.
surgery and then he was in a coma.
Damn.
Never woke up. I'm like,
he
this
passed
don't
away?
make. They told us he was brain dead.
Oh yeah, you can't listen to that shit either.
And his daughter, I had his daughter. She was 2 at the time. She
That's
graduated
crazy.
high school this year. I had her on the phone, and they had her on the phone, and we were in the hospital, and we had her had the phone up to his ear, and she said, "Daddy, get your ass up." And tears started coming down his eyes. I'm like, y'all, this man is not brain dead. Like,
Right.
he heard something, so his mama told them did him off sedation, because they kept him sedated the whole time. As soon as they took him off sedation, he had brain activity. But he never was able to, he never became
was through
a
there.
person again.
Yeah, he threw the vegetable.
It was
He
so
was
And they
fucked.
just
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
They basically fucked them up.
They did, and I don't fuck with that. I do
That's
not
why I
fuck
do-
with Oberlin.
listen,
That play is scared.
When the
cause-
police pulled me
yeah.
over, I'm not giving you. That's why I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not giving you no reason. What you need? What you talking
Y'all
about?
ain't
Where
gonna
you
run
at?
across no whole lot of branding, so y'all might well y'all can come up with all
Yeah.
the stories.
That's why
y'all
body
want.
camera's good.
Yeah.
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 I'm not
I
gonna
don't know
run
what
across
I'm
a lot of
grateful.
brandings.
I'm grateful that they
We gonna have
finally
probably
enforced
way
Yeah,
that.
but with
Yeah,
Trump in
they
office,
good.
he said he giving the power back to the police, so
He
we
should.
don't know what the fuck finna
He
happen.
should though, be.
He would, but I'm not
But-
scared of
But
this.
y'all
because-
fellas
Hold on.
be like, fuck the
Okay, so
police.
let's
But the
let's
old fellow who
distill some
understands
myths.
life,
I'm not
we
afraid
Hold
of what
on.
he's doing there.
No.
Fuck that.
He
So
We
far.
he
need
is federally. The decision for them to wear body cameras is a state decision.
What Mike
He
Kehoe
has-
is finna
he-
goddamn me do everything Trump. finna
Well,
do.
we
I
don't know
promise
that.
you, shit.
Kehoe
It's the camera.
Kehoe
We
haven't
are red.
said.
United States
Kehoe
is
finna do the
red.
exact same thing Trump
I
doing.
forgot it been
He
turned the
believe
whole
in the
time.
police. He believe in funding the police.
Okay.
He on all of that.
Kehoe,
He
but
most definitely is.
But even with him funding them, that is still something that was voted upon.
I understand that.
So they can't just magically say no more, cameras or
Right.
anything like that.
But you gotta think. You got
And
the
Trump
man that's in
definitely
power.
can't do it.
Then you got this man sitting here.
I
he
can't
following
see.
everything
every
this
I
man do.
really
They
can't see him
do
taking away,
not-
but we're still gonna protect the police officers, correct?
I don't know. We
They
don't know yet.
do
We just
not.
gonna see what happened.
Follow
Nobody knows.
everything
I'm
that
just
Trump
gonna see what
says.
Because you know what I said,
They do, sis.
we have
I'm
never
sorry,
been
man.
a
You
predominantly
don't follow what he
red.
been being.
We
United
don't
States.
we don't do that.
This is the first time this has happened, like where we're being red across the board
Yeah.
like this. So we gonna see what happens. It might
Exactly.
be a good thing.
Boy, this
I don't know.
We
don't
have
know.
been ran across
Not-
the board like that
When?
lots of times. Reagan, Bush 1, Bush 2,
Red across the
motherfucking
board.
yeah.
Sis.
For Reagan,
I'm talking about state to state.
Reagan won that
It's
motherfucking
It's
all
on
the way. It was
it could be
not
true.
a landslide. Reagan won by motherfucking
Not just Reagan. I'm talking about
Bush.
across the board.
I'm telling you, it's a
I'm
lot
considering
of.
myself. I'm
She's
a
talking
believing
about
guy.
with the Senate
Let's
as
talk
well.
about-
Like they got the
No,
Senate, they got the
believe in
House
God,
and the
so
Senate,
I'm
bro.
not
Like,
impressed.
I don't
It's
even
nothing y'all
care.
don't give a fuck about that.
oh, we know
You gonna
that.
have
I'm not
to keep on
pressed.
living
It
life. So don't
doesn't.
let that shit scare you.
I don't
One
care
thing
for
I
real.
have found out, it doesn't really matter who
believe in
the
God.
motherfucking president
It
is.
don't.
Don't be. That's why I don't give a fuck.
We
who
done
the
been
president
through
is.
worse
Real
niggas
talk,
than
bitch.
this nigga.
I'ma live
And
my
we done
life
been through
regardless.
this
Fearful
nigga.
of no man walking
I'm
this
living
earth.
my
We
life
done been through this
regardless.
nigga.
God
Why
can get this
motherfuckers
nigga
so
a heart
scared?
attack and then what?
I'm living my life regardless. I don't give a fuck if goddamn the devil in the president.
Motherfucker,
I'm
I
Joe
knew-
is the president.
I knew he was gonna
Yeah.
win when he
I
said,
knew he was
I'm
gonna win,
running.
too.
Motherfucker, what you mean?
That's what I'm laughing
When
at.
they
That
start,
nigga didn't even think he was
they
gonna
talking
win the
about
first
first
time.
thing
So
he did was
Don't let that
throw
shit
out
scare you,
all
dude.
his motherfucking federal cases. Duh.
He gonna pardon
That's
his
some fucking
bail.
shit.
Look, you
Wouldn't
know,
do that.
you know why my little cousin told me
Who wouldn't?
she voted for
Right.
him, cause he pardoned Lil Wayne.
He didn't
That's so
pardon the
fucking dumb.
that's why
No,
he did it.
though.
But
He
that's
did that,
dumb
but that's
as
exactly
fuck.
why he
It
did it
ain't no
because of
better-
dumb
it ain't no-
motherfuckers like that.
It
And
ain't no different than
excuse
Elon
that.
Musk paying $1 million.
Sorry.
But you know
Motherfuckers
what?
go
That
for.
was a power move when he did.
He
that.
did.
That's
It-
what I
it-
told everybody.
what pushed it
everybody
over the
like
top?
he got Kodak Black. I said that's
Yep,
a power
Kodak
move.
Black
You
and-
know-
businessman.
Yeah, that
That
you
was a
absolutely
power
right.
move.
And what pushed him
Period.
over the top was having that white guy, the should have had a V8. What's his name? Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan.
When he
What the
endorsed
fuck?
him.
Oh
man, that
yeah,
shit
when
was-
Joe
I knew-
Rogan
I knew
said
he
that
was
shit,
gonna
yeah, I
win.
knew it.
Oh,
Joe Rogan stay talking
But I
shit.
knew.
Who don't
Okay,
give a
fuck
so
either.
first of all, motherfucking the president,
I did my due
his
diligence.
old
See, that's
ass,
all I
he
can
knew
do.
he wasn't finna beat that motherfucker, so he faked the stomach ache,
I already knew
and
that
then
shit was
put this
happening.
black
What?
woman
I
up there.
told Rocky it was gonna happen. He owed me
sis,
some steak
it
after
was
that.
a
I was like, nigga,
But fail,
understand
fail.
It was
something
a
happened to
trap.
this old
Fail.
nigga.
Let's just say,
You
didn't
know
I
how
tell
he
you that
won.
bitch wasn't gonna win?
We
It was a
watched.
trap.
We
No,
watched
it wasn't.
this.
You know where really why
Fuck
she
that,
didn't
it
win?
was a trap.
Because they don't trust that she can handle the foreign affairs better than Trump.
If they
That's
ain't,
what it's really
nah,
about.
let me tell you
Oil.
something.
He-
If
he-
they
he
ain't
gave-
gonna
he
let
gave-
a
he knows
white
they give
woman
hope.
win,
Ah,
they
okay.
will never
Hillary really had
let
the
a black
predictions
woman
too.
win. You know the
Hillary
only
had
black
the-
woman that
yes,
have a
Hillary won
chance.
popular vote, but she got crushed in electoral.
It is
vote.
only two
Of
black
course.
women.
Electoral vote
As
is
long
the
as
only
the
thing that
electoral
counts.
college is in control.
It don't matter if you
Let me
got
tell you,
It does not.
it is
I
only
still
two
won.
black
It does
women
not.
Straight
that
up.
would ever have a chance right now.
Who was that?
Michelle.
Obama.
Michelle
And
Michelle.
who
Obama
else?
Oprah.
and Oprah.
That
I
skinny
wouldn't fuck with
bitch.
Bo- I wouldn't even- I
They don't
wouldn't-
give a
you talking
fuck.
about?
They don't give a
Oprah.
fuck, Phil. You don't even
That
vote.
skinny bitch.
Don't nobody
Yeah.
care. You don't even vote, nigga.
Period.
Vote for Oprah, sis.
You
I
don't
definitely
don't
wouldn't
vote for nobody.
You don't vote.
for
Your
Oprah.
granny
Fuck
gonna vote for Oprah. You ain't gotta vote for
It ain't.
her.
It don't
My granny
matter.
gonna be arguing like a mother.
It don't matter.
That motherfucker ain't no good, granny.
Yeah,
She been with a nigga for 50 years and she said, fuck, we gonna just do what we do.
No,
Why not?
her-
Do it? What the
Why not? What the
her and the
fuck?
girl in the relationship.
They
She's not
happy.
a good. She's not a good candidate.
They
She don't
happy.
even believe
You
in getting
can't.
married or
Sta-
none
you
of that.
can't tell me Stedman don't think he made a
Stedman
good
is a trophy
decision.
wife.
Fuck that
Stedman
shit.
Stedman
I ain't
is a
knocking
trophy
it.
wife.
And-
Sis, I'm not knocking it. All I'm
But
saying,
Stedman
he got a
wasn't never
woman that
broke,
don't even
though.
wanna marry
Let me
his
tell you
ass.
something.
Fucking Stedman.
Oprah.
But he was never
Stedman
broke.
got big
Stedman
boy
got
money.
money.
Yeah, I know he do.
Stedman-
What do he do?
Do something.
But he was
Oprah
never broke.
has
Just like
the
they always
white
talk about
women,
Now
the
they
white
always
women's
saying, "What's her
daughters
face
and
lifting
the
up for
white
her?"
women. So
She been rich.
the white women
She was
made
giving
the men.
Oprah
I'm
shit
telling
when
you,
Oprah didn't have nothing.
Oprah and
Her
Michelle
best friend, what's
Obama
her
is the
name?
only
Shit, I
black
can't call the
bitch
girl
that.
name. What's
I
the
think
woman name
Michelle-
that
I
her
think
friend
Michelle
gonna be on
a
TV?
triple
I think
motherfucker.
Michelle is
I think Martha
She
Stewart.
don't want it.
I think Martha Stewart might have a
I don't think
chance.
she'll win.
You don't think she
I don't
win?
think
though?
she will
We
win.
still live,
I
in
don't
a
think she
world
win.
where people don't think that.
No, I don't
a woman
think she
should
will
be able to
win.
tell a man what to
Most
do.
of
I
the
keep
women.
saying United States is
And
not
we
gonna let no
That's why I
woman.
said
I
it's
mean,
not
yeah,
a black
more
woman.
sexist in the world than
know, you
racist.
know.
At the
It's
end of
all
the day.
about her being a woman.
It's women
It's
who ain't gonna let
about
no woman
being
win.
a
Ain't gonna let
black
no woman
woman.
win.
They
Not
are
right now.
Not right
never.
now.
Not right now.
If a
I
white
know
woman couldn't
farm
win,
people
a
that
black
still think
woman
that a
ain't.
woman
Tell me to take my
in
job
their
off,
household
it's the-
not
It's
supposed to
shit.
tell them to do
It's
shit.
shit.
Of course.
And so does the and so
if
does
I
the
tell
white
you
man.
this,
Sexist
this
ass
you better
bullshit.
do
That's
this.
why he won because they
If
stood
my woman
behind
come in the
their
house,
white
tell you, nigga, take the
husbands.
drawers off, baby.
No, I just
And they
said
had
it.
to do
There
that.
are
That's a
there are
sexist
more
ass.
I mean, because
sexists in
some
the
men
world
like
than
strong
racists.
women.
At the
Men-
end of the
men
day,
don't
Hey,
take charge.
think about these
Shit.
situations we be having going to war with these other countries and stuff. If you got a woman right there that's our spokesperson,
They're not gonna
not gonna
believe.
respect her.
They're not.
Nigga,
That's
in
especially over there.
wrestling, we
They're
have
not.
to
No
go to
respect.
Dubai
Muslim
and
countries
They
would
have
never.
Just like the
They can't wear
Muslims
that
that's
shit over
here
there.
right
They
now.
wear fully.
I'm
They are
here.
fully
Muslim
clothed.
countries
Africans
would
either.
never
The
respect
Africans
her.
either.
The Africans, the
Never.
Africans,
They
the Muslims,
definitely-
it's a lot of
that's why I
people
said foreign
that women
relations.
are not. They fucking
They would
dogs have
never.
more
We
got a
authority
long
than a
way.
woman.
See, that's why y'all need.
We
But
still got
that's
a long
why
way,
they-
y'all.
I need
that's
Big
why
Bell in the world because Big
She
Bell
was
won't
not
follow
gonna
rules.
win.
I do
What happened
too.
to all
I
that
want
campaign
y'all-
money?
They know
y'all
more.
need-
They
Y'all
know
y'all
more
need
than what
Big
we
Bell
know.
and Brandon.
And that's- but
We
you-
want y'all to
hey,
rule. I want y'all
It
to
take
rule.
niggas
But
like
what-
you
okay,
to
I
teach
got a
niggas
question,
that don't
Bricks.
know the shit.
That
What
camera
happens
in
to
the back
all
of
the
your head,
campaign
camera.
money this motherfucker got
Right.
that she
It's
lost?
gone. It's gone.
What she done
It's
Tootsie
everybody
Roll and
pocket.
then she
Everybody
I
motherfucking
mean,
bankhead bouncing that
spends
shit.
it. She spent that money for advertisements
What?
and different
Okay.
things like
You don't
that.
think she pocketed some?
Allegedly. I'm
Exactly.
just playing. I'm talking shit.
I
Say it,
don't know
say
what
it.
that bitch did.
She
I know what
pocketed
I would have
some.
done, mother.
You getting all this free ass money? You pocketing some.
Right before how
Me
many
and my
days?
kids would
How
be
many
on
days
do
before?
not disturb cruise right now.
Fucking president, nominee in
Comedy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I-
really
Because-
quick.
for her to do that.
But it was
that's
only-
cool.
Because
Because-
like what we just
that's
said,
what you're
because there are
raising
more
to
sections
run.
in the world
Phil,
than races.
that is what you're
She was sucking
raising
and
to
jiving.
run. Didn't I
Yeah.
say, first of all, this bitch
Yeah.
had 100 days.
Yeah.
Trump
She didn't have enough time.
And that's what
I
I'm
give her
Trump
saying,
that
and
too.
old
I give her
boy
that too.
had
She
almost
was
never
2
gonna win.
years.
I will give her that. I will give her that. I will give her
She
that.
was never
I'll
gonna
give you that,
win.
sis.
She was
a
never.
woman.
Look, As soon as
It's
she had a
America.
nigga skin, she wasn't gonna win. We ain't
Never
that
gonna
far
win.
from motherfucking slavery.
They
Don't
would
even
never-
Motherfuckers
she,
act
she
like
was a woman. It didn't matter what color she
They would
was. She
never
was a
go
woman.
it
control of the
did.
free-
In the United States, she was a
quote-unquote
woman.
free
If
world.
if
You say
Trump
Women ain't
hadn't
running
had,
shit here.
Slavery farm
Women
down
ain't running
if
shit.
Trump hadn't
No country
had
in right now.
the
She was a woman.
the way he
Opinions
ran
and opinions,
against
mind
Yeah,
you.
this
Hillary,
this
Hillary would have
election wasn't
won,
about
right?
race at all. It was about
But
sexism.
you
Look,
have to
at the end of the
look
day,
for
She was
like,
a woman.
yeah, exactly. It's about
Gina, don't
sexism.
say
It has
that.
to be about
It's so late.
Stop bringing up
Damn.
race because it had nothing to
You
do
got
with
that
it.
shit
It
on our
is
agenda.
Maybe
race.
a small percentage
Okay, y'all
did.
believe what y'all
A
believe.
small percentage was race, but it's mostly
It's
sexism
America.
because it's
then-
women that don't fuck with women. So
And that's how she lost.
It's
Don't
that's
nobody,
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So-
Everybody
You say,
everybody's
you know what,
against
that's
us.
real
It's
ass
more
What
women.
you talking about?
It's
Real
more
ass.
women don't fuck with women
Y'all women hate on
because
each other
in
more than us. Men
America
don't hate on each other
we
like
are
that.
the
We hate on
minority.
each other, but we don't hate on each other. like that,
So
though.
in
Y'all
order
shoot
for
each
you
other. Yeah,
to
y'all
win,
right.
Y'all kill
women
each other
have
every
to
day.
vote for your ass.
All
This
this
Y'all hate on
nigga
each other
can
worse.
break
Y'all
bitches.
kill each other
He
every
can say
day.
grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
He can be a felon,
He is a
and
felon.
these dumb white bitches
And they put him in
still
office.
going out and voting
And
for
they
his
put him in
ass.
Of course.
And
And
I
they can't
blame
even
them
say
because
why.
they're the minority.
Niggas too.
It's more of them than white
Niggas.
men. It's
Niggas.
more of them than niggas.
Hey y'all, look.
all together niggas.
This election was about making sure white people didn't become the minority at the end of the day.
Period.
They are afraid of us. They are afraid
They
of
already
anybody that is not
already
white.
minority.
How can
Period.
62%
Don't even
of
matter.
the American population
Mexicans
be
finna make us a
scared
minority in
of
a little bit.
12%?
Because we could rise if we actually work
They
together.
can't.
If
They
we
make us
did
like
the
a
shit that
minority
we
in a
was
little bit.
supposed
Hey,
to do.
if
Shit, they done took
Yeah,
over
man,
St. Louis.
we done,
If
but-
we had more babies, so y'all know
know.
we make a whole bunch
I'm
of
so
money.
glad we had
Hey,
this time.
Rise up.
Mexicans finna make us look like the minority in a little
And they
bit.
do.
That's what they doing now.
we ready to get
But
y'all-
hold on,
It's
wait a
more
minute.
Finna make us like the
What y'all
minority
think
in a little
about
bit.
this
It's
time
more
about
than-
all
The
the
time
people
is over.
undocumented?
Have to go home.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him
That's
try.
racist. That's
I want to
racism,
see him
ain't
try.
Hey, he said
But this
undocumented.
raggedy- look,
He
this
said if
raggedy
you want to
Fail,
be,
fail.
It's
Yo,
over.
Fail, let me say this.
yo, wait.
As the son and daughter of a slave, let me tell you this.
That was
The
probably
only, I don't
Hey,
give a fuck.
motherfucker.
The only
Hey,
motherfuckers
motherfucker,
that magically get to be Americans is the motherfucking children of slaves. That's it. If you come over
yeah,
here,
yeah,
if
okay,
you
I-
bring
I-
your
Hey,
ass over
okay.
here, you need to speak English and get your
Yo,
motherfucking
bro,
papers.
listen.
Oh, but they
Cause
get more
I
money.
agree.
People
I
get
agree
money.
with it.
But they get more money for not
Motherfucking
speaking
papers.
English.
I agree with it, bro.
Nigga, I picked up from Wingstop the other day, and it was the worst I've ever
It's
seen
whole-
because
it's whole
the staff
areas that's
was
all Spanish.
Fucking 5% Spanish, and they didn't speak English. They passing out the wrong food. They giving out the wrong orders. They can't understand the
It
name.
is
They
streets
are
on the
fucking
south
up.
side
about-
that everything
But this is about
Spanish.
how they're welcomed
It's
here
over.
and they receive
It's
a bunch of
2:30
money
for
and
real.
shit.
They are.
And
Everybody announce who they are, where
Yeah, my
they
bad.
be.
I'm sorry.
What
my
we
bad.
can, what we can
bad.
find y'all at, what we can find y'all at.
My
Now
bad.
that it's always another Saturday. If Lord bless us, we're gonna move it on and move on out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. It's
I
time.
need
It's
a
time.
nap.
So
All
who
right.
you be, man?
So
I
of
need to
course
go to
I
money
am
on
Bricks
Sunday.
Montana. You can find me on all platforms of social media at Bricks Montana and the Bricks Montana on TikTok. I'm fucked up, but
Right.
yeah.
shit.
So
got a whole
check me
concoction
out.
over there.
All right, where can we find you?
Jessica, Mrs. Guru Review, STL, Wiley, or you can find me at Red Sage Media, everywhere platforms. Also, happy birthday, Lamika.
Yes,
find
happy
me
birthday,
Mika
Lamika. Yeah.
Happy birthday,
At the
Mika
birthday,
Boo.
I don't know what the birthday sign is.
We going to karaoke later tonight.
Or y'all.
Yes, sir.
Which
On
one?
the south side, Chippewa. It's fucking hilarious. It's so
What's
much
the name of
content.
it?
It's I'll tell you in it. Barney's.
Yeah.
Barney's.
Mornings.
Okay, come on, y'all.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
It's the boss.
Yeah.
Brandon, the boss Martin,
Oh, nigga, I don't tell them where
the
you go.
boss,
Duh.
boss
I'm
Martin.
looking your ass
You can
up.
find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that,
All
at
that.
Brandon the Boss Martin.
My nigga, I always-
Okay, the fight.
Oh yeah, then I'll be.
talking about,
Hey, if
oh,
y'all
yeah.
free, if y'all can make some free time, come check me out November 23rd at the Coslama Ballroom. I'll be fighting for a Midwest Cruiserweight title.
to kick in what you got to say.
He got tickets, so make sure y'all hit him up.
We want to come.
Also,
Yeah, we
if
definitely-
anybody is interested in becoming a police officer, you know where you can send them.
contact me for anything.
Amen.
And I got connections everywhere. Just contact me.
Become good police officers if you decide.
Yes, sir.
to become
Okay,
one.
please,
don't
please.
be no
Where
fuck
Gabrielle
boy.
go?
Fair.
Don't be no
There
fuck boy.
Yolanda.
Yeah.
I will talk about
Fair.
it.
Get
Show
'em.
her. Let Yolanda tell who.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Yolanda Misunderstood Brown,
So you was-
stand-up comedian, and also the host of and owner and proprietor, baby.
Yes,
All
how
right.
was your show on
You
Wednesday?
gotta put some voice. You gotta put some
Okay,
bass in your voice.
Miss Me After Dark.
How was
Okay.
your show on Wednesday?
It was cool. Oh, he didn't show up. He canceled on me.
See,
Anyway, we
Tragic.
gonna
Okay,
move
yeah,
on.
let's keep moving.
So, I got a show the 23rd. That's crazy because
Where
I'm
at?
still at Jeans or whatever. Then I also got a
okay.
show the 30th. Yeah, at Scott on First Base. Yeah,
coming in?
yeah.
Okay.
Scott Air Force Base. I don't know. I got a lot of shit going on. Check me out on Facebook,
Busy
Instagram,
mama.
all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Plus, my semester in school is almost over. I'm excited about that more
You
than
said
any
Mexi-
motherfucking
what?
thing.
Her
My
semester.
semester in school.
Oh, I thought you said
I can't
Mexican
wait.
school. I'm like, who?
Yeah, I gotta twisted it up.
Yeah.
I know I gotta twist
You
it
gonna
up.
make, you gonna make some of them peach cobblers?
I don't know. I came up with a whole bunch of different.
Okay, next, fair.
Different-
We're gonna
different
talk about that.
recipes
It's
for the
time to
holiday.
go.
Oh, them some fireweed.
Who
peach
you are? Who
cobblers.
are
I
you,
don't
fair?
know what
Y'all
the-
forgot about
Big
that.
motherfucking
fail.
Using.
And we had a
This
lovely
nigga
day
crazy.
today. We had a lovely day today.
Yeah, we
y'all.
did.
Fail.
God
You guys, that's some hater shit. Gina hated.
Cause he be
Family
clowning.
fail.
That's what I do. Good conversation leads to good things.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
So y'all next week.
That's the comment.
And I'm Gina Way, smooches and deuces. We out of here.
Yeah.
Love
Justin
y'all.
I
Kiki,
love-
he ain't
And we got
fucking with us.
Justin.
I said some Mexican.
Justin grounded with no shoes on right now,
Yeah,
so
they're
he
eating
in his element.
Probably smoking and
No, we
shit.
love him.
Oh, right, you had the music. Take. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit, you
Take it out.
Brody,
Brody- And this just the kicking. This was the kicking and company show without kicking.
It was a company show.
It was just a company show for
They
kicking.
didn't smoke. Y'all smoked me to
It
death.
is what it is.
I think I'm
But it was
fine.
a show.
I did
And
say,
Jessica gonna take us out of here with some.
I
There you go.
think I am high.
I actually started with that one. She said, "What is this?"
I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't mean to hurt you.